Topshelfers podcast, bringing you the weird, the crazy, the exciting stories of the internet. My name is Wes, and being with me always, the man, the myth, the legend, Forrest Curtis.
What'd you say?
You seen her, bro?
What?
You seen her?
Not in a long time.
Alrighty.
We're live.
We're back. Pretend like I didn't hear Diego.
You're not even close to her. You wouldn't even care, dude.
Alrighty. We're live again.
But would Kai mad? Would Kai be mad? Is the
No,
question.
I've asked him. I was like, dude, would you be mad if, I try and take her on the drive at 1 in the morning? He was like, dude, you'll probably get curved, but go for it. I was like, not gonna lie, dude. If you don't get curved every single day, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, it's a numbers game, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, he's gonna hit on so many girls that finally someone says yes.
Hey, man, that was like 3 years ago for me, and it works.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I just don't fuck anymore. It got boring.
Alright, follow up on this story. So, I went out on a date with this girl, right, that I met on Tinder. And it all started, the combo was really boring, but then I said, can I eat your ass? Out of nowhere. And she said yes, and I said, alright, give me that phone number. She's like, I don't know. And then turns out my brother knew her friend, which is also her roommate.
Yeah.
And then sent her the snap of me, of the conversation. So that's when it kind of got interesting because, like, she knows my brother and she knows I'm not a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of force eat her ass. So she's like, I'm sorry I'm being so rude. I'm kind of a jerk to Tinder guys. And I get where you're coming from. So she sends me her number. We text and then we hang out like 3 days after. She said she was just expecting to get ice cream.
Yeah.
And like we're at coffee break at 2 in the morning. They're about to close. I'm like, all right, do you just want me to take you home? And she's like, do you actually want to come over? And I said, yeah, I'm down. But here's a catch. 4 or 5 hours before that, I was done. I was like finishing up a sex session with another girl. True story. It really was. I did not expect to hang out with her that night. So I already had a nut, so my stamina was gonna be way.
You're gonna show up.
I'm really gonna like pipe her down. So we get to her place, and then we're in the couch just cuddling, right? And then she goes over to her bed. And then I said, oh, you're just gonna leave me alone here in the couch? She's like, you can come over. And that's when it started. And then I was actually eating her out, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, have you ever gotten your ass eaten? She's like, no, I think that's a little weird. I'm like, is this weird? And then I ate her ass. And he said, that feels good, but it is weird. I feel ya. And then I only did it for 30 seconds tops.
Yeah.
And then I fucked her. And then I said, I would be comfortable with sleeping over. But on December last year, I got super sick with strep. So I feel like that fucked up my throat. So I snore a lot now.
Yeah.
She's like, I do too, so I don't mind at all. Plus she's a heavy sleeper, she said. So I was going to sleep over, but then we just started chilling. And then I just got more, I got boosted again.
Yeah.
So I kind of just poked her with it. She's like, I'm down again. Sure, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we had sex again. And then we went to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning. No, it was 4 in the morning. And then I wake up and I get a boner out of it.
As you do. And
then we fucked for 30 minutes, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, I had some stamina because I fucked so much. So, alright, so I had a date earlier that day, right?
Yeah.
So, you masturbate before any date.
Of course.
So, I already know. So, I had that nut. And then I had the nut after I had sex. And then I go over to her place and have sex with her. And then like after second round, I could not nut. I kind of said, "Ooh, I'm done."
Right?
Yeah, bro.
You
it would
have
not
to.
go away. It would not, and I was getting bored, and you can kind of see. I could kind of see her getting bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, on the third one, that was a good nut. It lasted a while, and I did actually.
Yeah, it
feel
happened.
something. Yeah. But yeah, that was nice. And then the next day we were texting a little bit, and then I said, "Your birthday's in July." She's like, "How did you know that?" And I said, "I ate your ass. I know all your secrets." Man, she's not like that. She's like, "What the fuck, boy? Bye."
How'd you really know her birthday?
She told me the night before, but she just forgot.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, did you get some magical fucking
powers from all that ass eating? Yeah, so that was good.
Oh shit! Because I messaged you and you messaged me sometime randomly. And I was
eating ass.
Yeah,
sorry,
you were eating
bro.
ass. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure she saw me type that, bro. Not gonna lie.
How hard would it be to get her on the show?
Tell her so.
Not hard at all.
No?
So today, actually, I was driving to class, right?
Yeah.
And then I got a text out of nowhere saying, because we were going to go on a date today.
Right.
She's like, "I don't want to go out anymore." I was like, "All right. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Suit yourself. I didn't want to spend money anyway." So we don't go out. And then later she texts me, "I think we should stop dating." I was like, "I didn't know we were."
Yeah, this is news to me.
So I said, "That's all right. Can I know why?" She's just saying that I'm a horn dog. So basically, all I want to do is fuck. I'm like, "I'm really sorry about that. I do get that often. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings."
I do get that often.
So I know where you're coming from. I get it often. I said, "So I'm sorry if you hurt your feelings, but I think you're really cool and I like your apartment. So I was wondering if we could stay as friends." And she said, "Yeah, sure." And we actually hung out tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, her roommate and one of my friends, we were at her house, just chilling.
Nice.
So that was fun. So we're still kicking it. So if you guys were want to have her,
That'd be so fun.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
My first question is gonna be, so
no.
tell me when to stop.
I'm gonna keep it real with you boys. I'm guessing 7 to 8 H's on a good day.
My man. You hear that, women of the internet? Hit up Diego.
TVH. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I'm feeling if I lost weight,
It would just be massive.
it would probably get a little bit more on there.
Well,
You know what I hate though? I'm a grower. So I got a shitty little thing right here.
but when the monster awakens,
I'm a grower, so I cannot be naked. You know, in the rec center, after you finish,
Right.
you take off your shorts, and they got the dongs hanging out. I cannot do that, bro. I can't do that because I don't have anything to show.
yeah, and you don't want to get hard because then it just gets awkward.
It's just awkward.
You're like, they're like laughing and they like, "Wake up, little fella."
dude, they're crazy.
How about now, bitch?
We fucking fight.
And then they're just like,
It's called fupa.
respect.
Fat upper pussy area, but it's the same thing for men. It's the area that if you're bigger, you have like extra flab.
Yeah.
And if you lose the fupa, it's just like all of a sudden there's 3 more inches, and you're like, oh, well,
Got him.
damn, got him.
But yeah. Also, I do not like shaving. I'm gonna keep it real with you boys.
I feel you, dude.
I did it once in high school. Never fucking again in my life.
Well, I swear that
I
like
trim it, but I never shave.
I don't know.
yeah.
I feel like shaving bald, like for men and women, if you're just rubbing 2 bald stubs together.
Or like 3 days after when it's like sandpaper.
Yeah, it's all stubbly.
Ugh.
You got all the red dots. Like, I'm not gonna eat you out. That ain't happening.
No, the worst is when you're sleep with a girl that has like the stubble and it like
Rubs.
rubs on you. You're like,
Yeah.
ouch!
You get like fucking friction
Is
burns.
this a cat licking me?
Just sandpaper.
That's how I felt when I was eating around.
Yeah, it's
Shout
just
out,
weird. Shout out.
Yeah, it's
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how's eating ass?
I like it better than eating pussy.
Really?
I do.
Interesting.
I think it's just because I get them too wet, but I feel like it's too much. Too watery. You know? my beard just gets like
Yeah.
Like I just dipped my face in the water.
Yeah. Right? It looks like you just went. You wake
And it's
up.
too salty, bro. I feel like if you did the pineapple trick,
Right.
that'd be good.
Pineapple trick. What? She eats pineapple?
Yeah, same thing for both guys.
Yeah,
like,
guys,
and girls.
makes your semen sweet.
Yeah,
I'll eat a whole bunch of pineapple for you, ladies.
I won't.
Yeah.
You don't like pineapple?
I'll
I
eat
love
lots of.
pineapple. I'm just a fucking asshole.
I'm gonna eat tons of Brussels sprouts
Right?
and
Think
onions.
You
No.
just smell it a mile away.
What is it? Like you eat radishes and it comes out red?
Is that
Beets,
true?
beets.
Beets. Yeah.
Never attempted that.
I know it happens with pee.
Yeah, I don't know about- I don't know.
Semen.
It's an experiment we'll have to conduct.
Just nut blood into her mouth. Oh,
Fuck.
God.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We can't talk ever again. Oopsies.
Later.
No, I was in your shoes a couple years ago, Diego.
How's eating ass? How do you like it?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, I have no problem with it. But see, I
Forrest?
have a routine. Oh, well, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Forrest?
What'd you say?
Eating ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. It's
Have
not
you
my.
done it?
What?
Have you done it?
Of course I've
It's
eaten it.
2018.
Just making sure.
See,
I-
not
I prefer a good old rimmer, but
right.
I'll give if I have to.
You haven't gotten a rim job?
No, that is the most disgusting thing in the world to me.
Oh, it is great.
I feel
It's
bad for her.
life-changing.
I feel bad for her though.
Yeah, I feel bad for her, but
I feel
fuck.
like I'm gonna get piped down right after. I do not like that feeling.
Like
She
when
just gets really close to you. Hey, take a deep breath.
have you ever had a girl put a finger up your ass?
No, I am not. I feel like I knocked a donkey puncher. you square up immediately.
Whoa, bitch! Oh god, yeah.
You know, actually, with the girl that ate her ass, you know, I kind of did it without warning. I mean, I did. I was like, do you think this is weird? And then I ate her ass, right?
Yeah.
She said, you know, you kind of abused me because you did it without consent. She was just kidding, though, for sure.
Crazy world we live in now where that's the thing you have to worry about.
You're gonna get a hashtag me too on Twitter.
You're going to break her heart someday down the line, and she's going to remember when the next Me Too comes out. Hashtag Me Too at Diego.
He ate my ass without consent, and everyone's like,
Dude, I'm just going to start bringing, like, a form. Like, hey, checkbox all these if you're down. If not,
Yeah.
I won't go for it.
It's some crazy shit.
yeah.
Right?
Shove banana up your asshole while getting
Hobie
tired.
Forrest comes.
2 nights.
Ryder, it's going to be every single night, my dude.
Yeah.
Welcome. We don't stop.
2 nights in a row now. You bust my phone.
Yeah, he followed, so he buzzed his phone.
I forgot I
We
put
go
it over
live.
there. I gotta move it so the chat's not just over your face the whole time. It looks like you're smoking the letters. You're about to fight them.
But yeah, Diego, I was in your spot
Yeah.
a couple years ago, and man, the stories, the ass eating.
Was that like in high school?
No, right out of high school.
Right out of high school?
Yeah, well, like maybe 19.
19? Yeah, that's all I am.
Dude, it's
Yeah, I was like same age.
Good old Tinder.
it gets wild because back when Tinder like first came
started.
out, like there was no waiting for matches. It was like you just swipe that motherfucker until you run out of
Really?
people.
Yeah,
And-
there was no limited amount. You could just.
Oh, that sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah. And when you get eat me, all right, bend over, big boy. When you get like 30 to 40 matches all on the same night, like you're getting laid.
Yeah, for sure.
So it was just one of those things like, am I in the mood to drive somewhere? Am I not?
I get that, dude.
And
Yeah, you get way less matches these days.
What about
Yes, I do.
21 miles? Would you guys do 21 miles?
depends on the person.
I'll show you.
My Tinder is set to 100.
Yeah.
I would not, bro.
I don't know. I just don't ever feel like talking to them. Like, I'll message once and then they message back. I'm like, this is where the work gets tough, so I'm just going to stop talking to you.
Bro, honestly, I would retweet that, but I don't want it to find my Twitter.
Right, no,
Yeah.
no. Here's the thing. Probably not.
How far's
Honestly-
21 miles?
I'm going through a chubby chaser.
She likes dogs,
Nice.
though, so that's cool.
Dude, I'm not trying to marry her.
You know, if she likes dogs, she's usually down. Like, I'm just kidding. I made that up.
She's usually down. What the fuck?
But see, Diego, you need to keep in mind this little fact that happened to me.
Yeah.
The more hookups you go through, the more you're going to want to push the envelope to the point where it's hard to just go have sex with people. It's got to be some wild, fucked up shit. Because you get to that point, and then it gets real difficult.
You turn gay now?
No, definitely haven't turned gay, but I'm not getting out of bed for head. That ain't happening.
You know, I've only gotten head once, and it fucking sucks. I don't even try to go for it anymore.
Man, I feel bad for you.
It was bad. I got it for like 15 minutes, and I just could not.
Bomb ass head will make you go buy an engagement ring real quick.
Really?
Yeah. Trust me.
Good.
Trust me. Been there.
Dude, guys, let's go to a strip club.
It's not fun.
It's not fun?
No.
Bro, I've never been to one.
I don't enjoy it.
I've been a couple times.
How is it? Do you like it?
I don't know, like, some of them could potentially be fun.
No. Let's go get some whores.
Okay, if you're with the right people and you bring women with you, it'd probably be fun.
I've been with girls too.
Yeah. But if you're just going to go, like, bro night out, it's just like, great, now I blue ball myself all evening long.
And it's kind of gross. Like,
yeah.
you're like watching these poor girls scrape money up off the.
Really? That
Yeah.
happens?
Oh, yeah.
They're so just covered, and then they're like, they do their dance all sexy, and then all of a sudden they're crawling around, scooping up ones into their purse.
Dude, it's really demoralizing. Like,
I would cover my eyes out.
right.
That's my favorite part. I'm like, God, do pick that fucking one up, you dirty whore.
But no, I don't.
Quarters out.
Right? I don't like it. Like, I just. Like, most of them you can't touch.
And all it's gross in there. It's like a
Smells.
bunch of office chairs like this around like a stage.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then
what's
there's
wrong?
like creepy Arab dudes in there just eyeballing the fuck out of a puss. Just like,
Yeah. Or you get like the old ass men who like have like
Oh,
a wife
God.
and kids at home, and he's there alone in his like fucking sweatpants.
Yeah.
I saw
like-
I saw an old gross white haired man paying the stripper to slow dance with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the most cringy thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's just
Like this?
Yeah, like slow dance.
like now if we went to like Vegas and went to a fucking all out one where it's like you got to pay a lot of money to get in the first place, so you're not gonna get a bunch of fucking creeps. Then we
Yeah.
might be talking some shit, but
The thunder down under.
right?
The law says you can't touch.
Let's go
I
for
see a lot of
my
lawbreakers
21
out there.
birthday.
Do
This
what?
guy's already gonna be 21. Let's go for my 21st birthday.
I'm
in
down.
Vegas.
What's
Sounds
the
good.
biggest fucking party in Vegas?
Dude, we could like pull together $100 and just for one night rent like a suite, the biggest one.
The big
And
dope.
oh, wait, you're 19. When's your birthday?
August.
August.
So we
So
gotta wait a while. It's
exactly.
$85.
Who knows where this podcast will be there by that point?
I know, right?
Maybe we'll be able to get in places.
that we never even knew existed.
Yeah. The podcast only club. Just a bunch of
Where the
podcasters.
strippers pay us.
Yeah.
The strippers pay us.
That'd be so cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hook up anymore, really.
Yeah.
I think it was a phase for me.
I don't care to either. I'm too fucking busy. Like,
It's yeah, it's like too busy and it's too like I don't know.
I don't like going on dates.
Right.
me neither.
Yeah, I mean, I like it if I like the girl, but if
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some, it's just like fucking hard talking to her.
Well, and
Yeah.
I think the younger the generations go, the more casual hookups are like common.
Yeah.
Like our age group, it was like getting common, but it's still like 60% of the people that I match with are like not looking for hookups, and if you try to, like, you just get curbed. But the other 40% are usually gross. So you have like
You gotta not be so picky.
I'm not being picky, but
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not saying you don't.
Yeah.
Like, you can get laid if you just.
oh well, yeah, I can
Drop
definitely
those
get laid if I
standards.
just like don't think
The
about it.
crackhead girl from Maverick.
Oh yeah, I could have probably
Yeah, you
had sex
could've.
with that
You should have
junkie.
brought her. Piping
You ever been on a podcast?
You pipe her on the podcast, dude.
Patreon exclusive. Forced conversation is AIDS. I hate feeling a conversation is interrogation, right?
Yeah,
Me too.
it's the worst. Like I hate. Yeah, that's one thing I hate the most. Like you go out to dinner and you're just like staring at each other. And it's like, so
Right.
tell me about yourself.
I hate that question more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, what do you like to do? I don't know. Drink beer, eat puss.
Yeah, I'd like to be 3.5 inches deep inside you right now. That's what I would really. I give a fuck about this Olive Garden right now. The reason why we're here is I'm hoping that it's nice enough to put out.
I went to Olive Garden the other day. Unlimited lasagna.
Dude.
Better than ass.
Way better than ass.
For sure.
Dude,
Those breadsticks are fucking bomb too.
Yeah.
really are, dude.
I used to
Really
just
fucking-
go just to get unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. I wouldn't order food. I would just fuck up some soup and breadsticks.
Right.
Oh, what would, did they not care at all?
No,
No,
that was
it's
something you
unlimited.
could do. That was like a promotion.
Um,
Unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks.
So you can just get that and just keep it coming.
Right?
Damn,
It
dude.
was only like $8 too, so you'd
Yeah,
eat
and you could
fucking-
just fuck up some breadsticks. I eat like a little bit of salad, but I fuck up some breadsticks
right.
and soup.
Well, that's what they try to do is they'll bring you over this like fucking ginormous bowl of salad,
I'm like,
and they're like, you know, if you ate all that salad with like 2 people or 3 people, you're gonna be full. So you're not really gonna eat that much soup or breadsticks.
Yeah.
not this guy. I push that aside.
When they come over and they're like, "Oh, what kind of do you want cheese on your salad?" I'm like, "Do I look like a fucking rabbit to you? Bring the soup on."
They also do like during October unlimited pasta, so you can just go get like chicken fettuccine or something and unlimited.
Right.
Like just bring a bag and start filling it up. Like put a garbage bag inside a backpack.
So we did at Wingers. Did you ever eat at Wingers when it was here?
Once.
Once.
That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. They started doing unlimited wings for
Oh,
like
yeah.
$9.99.
Unlimited wings and sticky fingers.
Yeah, but they would be like fucking shady about it. So they'd come out with like your normal platter, and it's like, you know, 8 or 9, and then they'd only bring you 3s. So we would just like start putting them on the side of us, like just the 3s until they just kept bringing them. So we took a fuck ton home, and they caught on.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they get mad?
Damn.
Oh yeah, they got super mad.
Did
Yeah.
they take your wings away?
No, fuck no, they're not gonna take my wings away. Like, we're not gonna give you any more wings. We're like, it's unlimited. And they're like, you're just taking them home. You're not eating them here. Like, that's wasting our money. I'm like, you're the one offering unlimited.
Yeah.
Like,
Bitch, you should have gave me the rule chart before you got the
Right.
wings.
Fucking yeeted on him, dude.
Right?
You really did.
like you're gonna tell me that like you're gonna cut off my unlimited that I paid for?
Right?
What about that?
Hold on, I
Fucking
gotta get my soda.
goddamn cucks trying to tell you what you can and cannot do.
Right. I don't know who they think they are.
Did you go to Arby's yesterday?
Yeah.
So did I.
I
Yeah.
used to work on Arby's, dude.
Yeah. I heard that.
We
I
went
wish I
there
would've
at
known.
6:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
I got there as the first one, and then all of a sudden I like 4 cars pulled in behind me. I was trying to see if you were one of them. I couldn't tell. Were you behind like 2 trucks?
No, I may have been there before you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know, cause I left here before you.
Whoa, what time did you guys
Maybe.
fucking end the podcast?
Super early. Like 6.
In the morning,
Yeah.
we were doing gaming and stuff though.
Oh, I see.
So we went over. I was like, you were right though. That fresh Arby's.
So, game changer. Was it the kind of cute little Latin chick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's kind of cute. I can't tell how old
I
she
actually
is.
dated this girl from Arby's, dude. Bro, I was actually thinking about talking about this on the podcast.
Okay.
You probably didn't know me by then, but I went through an LDS phase.
Right.
Hella, dude.
That's
Hella LDS. I wouldn't even say fuck or shit or anything.
crazy.
I know. It's hard to think about, you know?
Definitely. What made you change? Like, was it just like,
Breaking up
Jesus.
with a girl.
Oh.
yeah?
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of why I hook up all the time.
You look what? You
That's
hook
what-
up all the time?
Yeah.
It's like when a kid can't have sugar when he's younger, and so then when he finally gets sugar, he just fucks it up.
All right.
Yeah, because, like,
And you're the same way with puss.
dude, she's the only girl I would do anything for. Like, I would, if she promised me, like, marriage, I would go on a fucking mission and meet her right after.
Hot damn.
Yeah, that's how I felt about her. I actually met her at Arby's.
At Arby's.
Yeah, and her dad was a boss. Like, he owned the Arby's.
Oh, shit.
Like, he bought the franchise.
Yeah.
No, not the whole franchise, but he bought like,
Yeah,
one
just-
restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, the owns to own one Arby's.
Yeah.
Like, he was the owner. Yeah. It was weird.
I think we have a lot of similar things in common. Because I was engaged when I was younger.
You were engaged?
Yeah, man.
Oh, what happened? What
Just
the-
didn't work out.
I feel you, dude. Damn,
And,
that's
like,
crazy.
That's literally what happened. Like, I wasn't Mormon or anything, but I wasn't like a partier. I wasn't hooking up with anyone.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was the first girl I ever had sex with. Like, we lived together, like the whole 9. And it just didn't pan out. So immediately after not panning out, I was like just trying to find people to like get my mind off of it.
Yeah.
So I started hanging out with Forrest and Chandler.
Bad idea.
Best idea. And then they showed me what partying was. So then I started drinking and doing drugs, and then just pounding everything that had a hole. And
fuck yeah, dude.
we're here now.
And now we're podcasting.
Now I can tell all the funny stories.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was crazy, I'm telling you.
Did she break your heart?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Biggest heartbreak ever.
Mine too.
Yeah, dude. I gained like
Bitches.
20 pounds because of it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to lose it this summer.
Hell yeah, come to the gym with us.
You guys
Except I
down?
haven't been going.
Planet Fitness?
Yeah.
Boss up. Come on, you guys.
That's what Kai said to it. I was like, no.
Not yet.
I mean, it's
There's,
kinda
oh my
cool.
god, the other day, 2 days ago, so many fucking hot chicks.
See, I can't go to the gym and look at chicks.
No, neither could I, but they were like, I was like, what is, like, there was like 4 dudes, and the whole rest of the place wasn't old people, it was just like all hot chicks, and Chandler's like, what's going on today?
You know what I hate about Planet Fitness? They have pizza day and like. fucking
That's
bagel
the
and
best
everything.
part about
Right.
it. Free pizza at the gym. Sticky
Just go there,
friction.
sit down, eat pizza, and then leave.
Right.
What's up, cool sign monk?
What's up, man?
Streaky fiction. Sticky fiction. Friction.
Friction.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm same thing. Like, I was like really far, like really close to owning a house up
Yeah.
in like Brigham City.
Oh, cringe.
Well, the thing was, I was gonna get a job at the distribution center making a fuck ton of money,
Yeah.
and like, I was like, I had all the paperwork signed, and I was like, is this really what I want to do? And then I didn't do that, and then like 2 months later, it just all fell apart.
Damn, dude.
Watch out for the gym thoughts. They do work in bed, but cray.
Right?
TBHs, dude. Amen.
Thought be gone.
Yeah. Be gone, slut.
Yeah, me and Cameron, every time we're like, what do we do? Like, we need Wes. I was like, even if he doesn't come, I'm just going to call him back, hey, what do I work out today?
Dude, remember when we used to play fucking Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the
I don't know if I really played with you guys though.
We tried to do the raid.
I think that was with
and it
Kaden and
fucking
Colby.
sucked.
Yeah, that was
Because
it.
you didn't have me, baby.
Dude, we were so bad, bro. Did you do the raid ever?
Yeah, I did end up
We
getting
could not do it.
It's
It's hard
super
when everyone doesn't have a mic, too.
Yeah.
Oh, if you guys don't have mics, it's impossible.
And, you know, it kind of made me feel bad because I saw an article where a group of deaf people did it.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used text to communicate. Like, I meant this, shoot this one,
Yeah.
all that shit. That's good, bro.
Well, that's tough. That's crazy because when you get into the later fights, it's all about. It's not even necessarily about pumping out as much damage as possible.
Oh, not even.
It's just doing the mechanics correctly.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
it's
so
just
not being able
it's
to
like
talk
solving a puzzle and then doing a little bit of damage.
Right.
Bro.
It was cool. Like I liked the raid once I finished it.
It's
but,
so different than other games.
Yeah.
Some people love it, some people hate it. There's not really an in-between.
See, and the thing is, I've always been a big MMO fan. Like I played all the MMOs on the computer, so transitioning to a woman was really easy. I'm sorry, I thought you were just gonna go over the top. No, transitioning to Destiny was really easy.
Okay.
I was waiting for your reaction because no one said anything.
I'm just like, is you alright?
Is you alright?
He's using his fingers well on the computer.
His face starts to droop. He's getting a fucking stroke. Do something.
Start having a seizure.
Oh, God.
The next podcast is Did Wesley die?
Oh,
Come back for more.
I just paint myself to look like a ghost.
It's just fucking clickbait from now on.
How's it going, ass lickers? It's going fucking good, Michael Scott. How are you?
Ass Lickers. Michael Scott. That's a good name, bro.
Yeah.
The Office top keck.
I forgot you love The Office.
Still behind on The Office. Haven't
Has
watched
Kai
it.
eaten ass?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't ask him.
You didn't ask him.
That's his brother. I'll ask him.
How's your cousin?
She's good.
Where them digits at, though?
I got him.
Oh, no.
I mean, I think I do. I did get a new phone, and I didn't have a number saved. So
Oh, you got a new phone or she got a new phone?
I got a new
Oh,
phone.
I was like, no, dude, she definitely just pulled a
Locked
quick
my
one on you.
ass.
She bamboozled you.
I mean, like, sometimes I feel like she's down, but sometimes I feel like she's not. I feel like I would be the guy she regrets, you know?
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, continue on. Next subject.
Why is it awkward? It's your cousin and you didn't like her, dude. You don't even live with her.
I live one house over.
Doesn't count, dude. Anyway.
I love not having siblings or relatives or anything.
You don't have any brothers or sisters?
No.
Damn.
Only child. The only family around here, like, I have an uncle, an aunt, and a grandma.
No cousins?
Cousins I have around here are cunts.
Oh.
Horrible people.
I just have my brother and my cousin. Oh, and my little brother.
No?
Yeah, he's like a year with like 6 months or some shit.
No?
It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Super young.
He's a dick. I like him though. He's cool.
How old's your other sibling?
17.
17? Where does he go to school?
What's Cross?
What's
He's a
Cross?
senior.
Oh.
Oh, he stole a girl that I liked, and he has a girlfriend.
Wait, he stole a girl that you like?
Yeah, bro.
That's hardcore.
I know. I was into her since the summer. So we talked in the summer. She curved me in the summer.
Mm.
And then we talked again in November. She curved me in November. And I talked again on Sunday. And that's when Leo started like hanging out with her. And like just a friend group overall.
Yeah. And
then they just hung out all the time. And he's like, dude, I think fucking Haley likes... Shit, I said name. I think that girl likes her.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just said, oh, screw you.
Oh, fuck. You got a picture of your brother?
Yeah, I do.
I want to know what he looks like.
But I wasn't really mad at him. He's hot, and I wanted him to get some.
But he has a girlfriend?
Yeah.
My man. Leo or his name Leo?
Yeah.
Sounds like he needs to come on the podcast.
He sounds old. Like, his voice is, like, so much like Diego. It's like...
Wait, check this out. Fuck, iPhone is being weird. iPhone X shit.
Should have never done an iPhone.
Alright, whatever. Right there. Ah, shit. Oh, shit.
Damn, he's got some luscious ass hair, too.
That's me.
Oh, that's you? You fuck.
I'm telling you, I'm going to show you a young picture of me. Do you want to see it?
I know what your brother looks like.
That's me, dude.
Is it you?
Yeah, it's just me and, like, junior year.
I was like, damn, you guys got the luscious hair going. Fuck. Just a picture of you. You fucking cuck. Never been so cucked my whole entire life.
Just shows a younger picture of himself.
That doesn't look like you at all.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so at all.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I was like, man, the resemblance is definitely your brother.
Bro, why do I not have pictures of my brother?
I just don't know what he looks like. Is that weird?
Not even. I really want to know what he
Why
looks
didn't
like.
you just go on social media?
He doesn't have a lot of pictures.
Because what if I know him for some weird reason?
My brother always sends me.
There it is.
And this isn't you? See the one in the middle?
It's the guy with long hair, dude.
Yeah. Are you lying to me?
No, what the fuck? You can see, like, if you get out of the picture, scroll up, it's going to say Leonardo Smythe.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah, we should get him here sometimes.
I'm down.
Fun.
Too bad he wasn't a twin. He can swap out.
That'd be so funny. You have no idea who we're really talking to.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh, he's the type of guy that takes these type of pictures. And then his classic moves go like this.
Oh, he must be real cool. Bring him on so I can give him some shit for that one.
He gets some, bro. I mean, unless he says he does.
He says he does.
Yeah, I used to have long hair, like his, even longer though.
Yeah?
That's when I was LDS, bro. Yeah, dude. Whole, like, different lifestyle, bro.
I can't imagine. Like, I can't envision myself being LDS.
Dude, every Sunday, went to church. You know, and after I broke up with her, I kept going, but every time I went, it would just break my heart, because I would always go with her.
Right.
And I stopped, so that kind of sucked. You know?
Yeah. So what was the whole switch of, like... Because, like, I imagine it was, like, a switch of mindset, right? Because, like, you're kind of not the same person, but you are the same person at your core. Was that weird? Was it, like, just something to do to, like, fill the void? Like, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to start doing different things, or was it just?
So what made me LDS?
Well, like, were you LDS before you met her?
No.
Oh, you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I gotcha. You know what though? I can't give you too much shit for that because I know a lot of people, a lot of people who do that, and it blows my mind.
Thought I was gonna be me too, bro, but you heard me.
I wish I could just tell everyone that pussy is not that good. It's not worth it to go and change your whole life for.
To me, she was. Oh man, amazing. Dude, we had this streak. It was like 300 days, bro.
That is cringe.
And then we would like FaceTime for like an hour minimum.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Good times, man.
When was the
Right?
last time you talked to her?
Very cringy, right?
Like an actual conversation with her
Yeah.
over a year ago.
Oh,
But I
wow.
talked to her this last summer. Last summer, like the beginning of last summer.
Yeah.
What's LDS? Mormon?
Yeah,
Like-
being Mormon.
Yeah.
That is
Oh
cringe.
God, it's my fucking friend. That's Brian.
Oh.
Sorry. I was out with her tonight.
Yeah. Well, what's up?
You ever been to Salt Lake City? LDS girls are the most friendliest and to look at. They got that white Sharia down there.
For real.
Oh, it's because you tagged me in Facebook. You probably saw it. Dude, fuck. What's up, Brian? We should get him here sometime.
I'm down.
Dude, he's...
Anyone that wants to come on.
Yeah, we've been friends since 4th grade.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's been a minute.
What's his name? Brian?
Brian.
Brian?
Yeah. He's got long hair like Leo's.
Yeah.
We still gotta get Jesus on here, dude.
Well, fuck, man. I've tried.
Fucking
asshole.
Jesus.
He said, I was hoping you wouldn't notice, LOL.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice. LOL. He was actually with me. With the girl I ate her ass. She was actually being kind of a jerk today, dude. Not gonna lie.
What a
Man.
bitch. Call her up. Let's get her
And
on.
then I texted her and I said, "Don't forget don't forget that I ate your ass."
I'll pretend to be a radio talk show.
Hey, here it's Wes and Forrest show.
This is the Topshelfers podcast. We have a tender I don't know what I would say.
An ass eating gone wrong.
Right.
Shall we call it up?
Diego wants to know, will you let him eat ass again?
I'm sure I would just like eat her out and then just eat her ass without her knowing.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding.
Without her knowing.
That girl she was with was a huge dog. Oh no.
Oh, it really was. So I was like, Brian, you gotta come with me. The girl I ate her ass is with another girl, and you gotta pipe her down, bro.
Oh no.
Did you take one for the team?
Did you jump on that grenade for your homie?
I used to
He has a girlfriend.
Oh shit.
I used to be a wingman, but not to have sex with them. Like,
Bro, you
I've
should
gone
be
and
my
just
wingman.
sat in living rooms before like this. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
And then the one time, who was I with? Alec, and he had girls over, and her friend, like, I was like, nope, and she wanted to. I was like, mm-mm.
Nope.
And then I was like, just sitting there like, oh, like, I was so annoyed, and I just sat there quietly, and like, what's wrong with Forrest? And I was like, he's just really tired. And I was just like, God.
He's just really thinking Forrest is like this.
I've gone, like, taken Jordan before, and so he could have sex. I just sat in the car when he's like, you can come in, she wants to meet you. I was like, I don't want to be in the just sitting randomly in her apartment with her roommates like while you're piping. I'll just sing out in the car and drink
He's like,
beer.
nice weather we're having.
You go in there. Nice to meet you. Can I turn on the TV as loud as possible?
Every time they say something to me, just have a beer.
He starts podcasting on his phone.
We're live at her house.
She has a nice personality though.
Probably. My favorite thing was because have you ever had that situation where like you just give her the D and there's just no other connection and you don't like talking to her, but she won't leave.
The worst.
So
I've never had that. Like, not wouldn't leave. Like, I've had that.
because like I've had people. Well, I've allegedly have people over at my house before, and they just wouldn't leave. So I would just text Forrest, "Hey man, I need you to call me and tell me there's like an accident, an emergency going on."
Yeah.
Came through every single time.
I was gonna say there's been times where I don't know, it might have been Chandler said that to me and I forget to call.
Oh, wow.
They just get stuck hanging out with them. He's like, call me in like 2 minutes, and then I text me that, and then I forget. Diego smoked 3 huge bowls. He proceeded to drive me home, and he was swerving. He literally had an ounce of weed in his car. And he told me to take it so I wouldn't get back, so he won't get sent back to Mexico.
Got him. Exposed.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
It was a good night. It was a good night.
Man, didn't know Diego was the plug all of a sudden. Hold up.
Oh, God.
No, that was good times.
Oh, I actually went on a date this morning. It wasn't really a date, though. So I'm talking to this girl I met on Tinder, right? But she's, like, shy or something.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, hey, do you want to come over to my work? And I said, it's in West Valley. I have class in Taylorsville. I was like, yeah, I'll come in 30 minutes before my class. Just hang out with you for a bit. So I go into the store, right? And then I said, hey, I'm here to see... I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm here to see this girl. She's like, oh, she's at the back. I'll go call her. And then I'm just, like, looking at some shit in the store. And then, I don't know where I hear this excited scream. I'm like, oh, shit. She really wants to get hyped. Anyway, we go to the guys section because it was a clothing store. We go to the guys section and we're making out, and there's a camera looking at us. She tells me, like, they're probably looking at us from the camera. I'm like, oh shit, that's so fucking awkward. And then I don't know where her coworker comes and she's like, hey, can you come do this? I'm like, oh shit. And then later she tells me is that she thought I was going on too strong with her. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like, I was pulling her in and she was like pulling away.
So
But she told me that wasn't it. It just looked like that because there was a shelf between us and I was right here. She was right here.
Oh, so when they were watching the camera, they thought...
So it looked like I was raping her.
Jesus.
But she's like, oh no, we were just, you got a bad angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then later she tells me is that her friend, she's like, hey, there's a guy here to see you, and he's really cute. And I just blushed. I fucking blushed. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I blushed. So yeah, that was nice. That made my day.
My man Diego, not saving any for the rest of us.
Have you guys ever seen this girl before? I don't know who she said. You look familiar. We may have mutual friends.
She looks young, bro.
Yeah, she does.
Holy shit, bro.
Well, I haven't talked to her. She just said that, like...
She's cute, though.
She just said, hey, we have mutual friends, and I was like, I don't know about that.
Bro, get some. She's cute.
No, that's a little too much work. Like, if she's like, hey, you have to come over between the hours of 12 and 6 a.m., I'm like, I got a podcast, bitch.
Right. Too busy.
I'm not giving up a podcast. I'll stop podcasting the day I die.
Right.
The day I die. You come to the office one day and it's all burned down.
I won't. I got a phone. It's
Right.
streamed on my phone.
Equipment can be bought again.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Nothing's gonna stop this train.
I think people forget, like, it's not that expensive to get, like, starting on podcasting. Like, probably do it with $1,000.
I'm moving.
Easy.
And I'm getting my own room.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm actually moving to California.
Are you really?
Yeah, in a couple weeks.
No shit. I didn't know
Just
that.
kidding. I
was
tell
like,
that to
oh.
everyone and they all get fucking scared. They're like, oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, I was like, that was a super bummer, man.
No, I'm actually moving 4 minutes. I'm moving. So right now I live like right beside the Vasa.
Yeah.
I'm moving to Orange.
Oh, cool.
Diego, how often do you take these girls out on dates? Thought Tinder was hookup only.
So, all right, you guys want to know my go-to move?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Anytime after 10, like pushing it, like 8 or 9 at night.
Yeah.
Take them a coffee break, hang out for a second, show them that you're a hip guy.
Right.
Wait, so do the people at coffee break just know you now? Hey, Diego, see you got another one.
They probably do.
I'm just like, I'll take the regular. They spike it.
Oh, no. Caught me another one, boys.
You know the routine, Daryl.
Anyway, so alright, the actual way is like you take them a coffee break, like, oh, this is a pretty cool place, huh? And then you sweet talk them, and then you take them to Ensign Peak, which is a viewing point,
Yeah.
and then you strike, dude.
Yeah. Like a fucking snake.
Yeah, dude,
I got
I'm
the
like-
beer of your people today.
And then you just say, "Do you want to get more comfortable?" And then it just happens, dude.
Right.
He-
It's true.
That's my classic move. Anyway, I was talking about something.
Moving.
Yeah. I'm getting my own room, and I'm gonna start. I have a Connect,
Yeah,
so I'm
that-
streaming Fortnite for like a couple hours.
that's perfect
couple
because
matches.
you can Twitch stream with Fortnite straight too, or with your Connect. It's the face.
Yeah, I want to do the camera thing.
Yeah,
So
that-
I'm gonna do that. Probably not as often as you guys.
Just whenever
'Cause
you're
you guys
playing.
have some dedication. I'm proud of
Yeah.
you guys,
Thank you.
and I'll be at odd times too.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
I mean, like, why not start? Like,
Yeah, I gotta start
Worth
somewhere.
a shot.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. That's gonna be awesome.
Did you guys change chat settings? No, we didn't change anything. Well, I think.
what's going on? Why? What's up with it?
Everything looks the same to me.
Yeah. Except our screen's frozen.
Yeah. So, besides this is something different. Diego's been on a chubby girl streak. He once got down with 250 pound plus girl, I think.
Not true.
Kaya.
So not
Kai, what did
true.
Kai say? Kai was saying something about Justine.
Oh no. The biggest meme around, bros.
The biggest what?
Meme.
Her?
Her? Why?
Oh my god, bro.
Only my own messages are going in chat. Other people's messages pop on screen, but not in chat.
Oh, that's weird. I would hate that actually.
That's weird. We haven't changed anything. Is that like, what's your buddy's name? Soren.
Brian?
Soren.
Sorry, Brian.
Yeah. Hey, Brian. Can you see other people's messages in chat? And
Yeah, I should be. We're just in the stream chat.
no. We definitely haven't changed anything.
Try refreshing your page or something, Michael Scott, see if that works.
It's just the girl that catfished me on Tinder.
Oh, you got catfished?
Maybe that's what
It's
Kai was
only
telling me.
happened once. And I didn't go on a date or anything other. But so we were talking on Tinder, and then I got her number, and then she got my Twitter, my Snapchat, and my Instagram. So like all my fucking social media. But she's the type of girl that only shows half the face.
What's up, Desert Gamers? Oh, that's what Kai knew that. When I was telling you, I was like, when you were on last, I was telling him how you were talking about getting catfished, and Kai was like, it's probably Justine.
Shit. Anyway, I was like, hey, she was like, I meant the 1975. I was like, no way, show me a picture. And it's just like,
Hey, thanks for the host again, Dozer.
Yeah, thank you, Dozer.
Big girls need loving too. Nice, good old slump bumpster.
Please continue the story. I gotta hear this.
anyway, it was just this big ass girl.
Yeah.
Nothing like the pictures, bro. She just completely changed. It
Yeah.
was bad. It was bad.
Hey, man, I got one for you that was even like, well, I was dumb and went with it. But okay,
Slump
the match with this
dumpster.
girl on Tinder.
Yeah, of course.
Beautiful face, like just like
Classic.
perfect skin, beautiful eyes. She had like the curly ass hair, kind of light skinned. I was like, all right, I'm into it. Didn't have any like other pictures besides her face, and I'm like, she's probably get a little chubby. Like it's cool. Like I'm a little chubby. Like, I'll fuck around. Like, cause I'm the same way. Like I'll go for anything. Like as long as it's not like
a guy. It was great.
as long as it's not a guy, and if she doesn't like fucking graze on grass, I'm probably good. But I show up and like it's out in like
It's crazy.
like 40 right, and it's like 4500 South-ish area, and it's kind of like it's weird. It's like right outside the city, but it kind of looks like a little like podunk neighborhood,
Yeah.
like a farmhouse almost.
I know what
And
you're
this
talking
girl
about.
comes out. Bless her heart, she had a pretty face, but goddamn, was she larger than life? Like we're talking like double me.
Bless her life.
It was probably just-
Probably Justine. I hope not. Well, if it was, she was a freak.
Catfish. Catfishing is when a girl tricks you.
anything
It's
she-
either gonna be a real fat chick or a
man.
dude.
Yeah.
So I think I'm a nice guy, like in general. So like I
Fucking
didn't.
roasted her.
I didn't, like, I didn't like drive off or anything.
Just
Cool American flavor. Oh, a cow. Got it. Yeah, a cow. Exactly. Double me. You got a cow. And I was like, I texted her I was here, and she came out the door, and like my first instinct was like hit reverse and leave. But I was like, this would be fucked up.
Peels out.
So I got out and said hi, and she was like really nice. And she's like, oh, I set something up in the backyard. We can go sit out there. And she like set up like this nice little like picnic thing.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah, like she had like drinks and everything, and she was such a sweetheart. And then she tried to grab my wiener. And I was like, I don't do that on the first time we meet up.
Ooh, God.
Yeah, and I felt really bad.
I'm no sleaze.
Yeah, and she was all like, well, you can do whatever you want to me. And I'm like, yeah, that's not going to be anything tonight. I'm sorry.
God damn it. I'd rather get catfished by man than big girls.
Alright. You show up and it's a guy and you find out he's just a cool bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude.
Thanks, dude. We had a really great time with you.
Right?
Did you still pipe her down later?
No.
The second date.
No, we definitely didn't hang out awkward, I saw awkward. We didn't hang out again, but she was very nice.
You just ghosted her?
No, I didn't ghost her. Because I'm really truthful with people.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to put yourself out there on those pictures.
You told her that?
Yeah. Well, because like, if someone if someone doesn't tell people this, they think that they're okay doing it, and it's not okay. Like, you need to make sure you at least put like big boned woman or something. Like, let people know what they're showing up to. Like, second date was anal. True.
Oh, God.
She probably would have rimmed you, bro.
She said I could do anything to her.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna
I
say,
probably could have got a rimmer.
She would have done anything you
And
wanted.
you know what that means? She was a big girl, so she knows how to use her mouth. She eats a lot of food. You know that rimmer's going to be crazy.
Right? Good job. Need to be honest. Plus the fact that there was someone out there for that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like, definitely.
I mean, if she grabbed your wiener, that means it probably has worked before.
Oh, I'm sure that she's gotten people over there and smashed.
Damn, you caught me. It was me.
Right? Hell, go to Seattle. They're really somewhere for everyone. Yeah, Seattle's wild nowadays.
Oh, God.
No, she doesn't really grab it. She fucking grabs it like...
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what she was grabbing for either. It was like, it was the most flaccid it's ever been flaccid in its life. Like, she's just grabbing skin. It's like, what the fuck?
You should have done it for the rimmer.
Should have done it for the story. Damn.
And then I fucked a 500-pound woman.
Right.
That day I fucked a 500-pound woman.
Yeah.
And then you make a whole podcast.
There's gonna be that TV show, My 600-Pound Life. My wiener in a 600-pound life.
No, it'll be Leslie's new show, My 600-Pound Wife.
Right? Oh, fuck.
Shit.
The struggles. Never thought I'd meet a woman who can eat more than
The
I
whole show
can.
is just Wesley crying.
Oh, what's that show? My Strange Addictions or whatever?
Yeah. If I can find my old email before you get it, tell me. I have a whole bunch of emails I had sent My Strange Addiction to try to get everyone on there. But yeah.
There was one where this guy, like, he met this really big lady,
Mm-hmm.
and he makes her eat more and more food because he's addicted to fat women.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, his wife now is, like, 680 pounds or something like that. And he just, like, loves her. Like, he's like, their daily routine is they'll shower for, like, 4 or 5 hours, and he'll just, like, rub her and shit. I'm like, what the? But it goes back to what he's saying. There's someone for everyone.
Did you wait a few seconds before you said no?
Maybe there was a ponder for a second.
I think everyone should fuck a fat girl at least once in their life. It's better than you think, or a couple.
Hey, I agree. Like, maybe not that level, but
I
packing
mean,
a couple extra pounds, they
yeah.
put in extra effort, I feel.
I was gonna say I've never fucked a fat girl. I fucked some heavy girls.
Yeah.
Like fat, I think huge. Like
right.
Yeah, when I think fat, I feel like a little bit of roundness.
Yeah.
I fuck chubby girls, borderline fat.
Like that
more
girl
on
that
the
you
chubby.
showed me, chubby.
Yeah, that's thick.
Yeah.
She's really thick.
Yeah.
That's just black. I've never had sex with a black girl.
Hey, man, throw that ass down. That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say I've had sex with a few like that I show up. I'm like,
You get a lot of views
I'm
when you
here.
have a 600-pound guest. Let's have her over, bro.
Oh, my God, call her.
we need to buy a new chair.
Kirby.
That's
/Satan.
too skinny is bone on bone. Curvy women, thick, yeah, I'm down.
I want to fuck someone really skinny.
It's not that fun.
It's not that.
I
Fun.
like thick thighs. Like if she's skinny up top but thick down
I feel
below.
like I'd just like throw her around. You know?
Well, that's the only thing. But like, I've had the worst experience with skinny girls. Like every single time, it's just
I
like,
thought I was so strong. Okay,
it's like they don't want to like really get into it. It's like because they know they're like super attractive.
Yeah.
So they think just laying there is attractive. It's like,
yeah,
you're losing my wood here. You ain't doing anything. I'm putting in all the work here.
Punch
You
me in
just
the
go balls deep, bro. What are you talking about?
spit in my fucking face, bitch. I wonder if chubby and fat differs in the American mind. Not trying to be a douche, just curious. Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Because that Aussie reviews, he was talking, he's like, you guys put sugar in everything.
Right.
He's like, I come over there and eat bread and it's sweet.
You know what I hate? When a fat girl puts steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should know better.
When she doesn't have an ass, and
Bitch.
she has fat boobs.
Oh, yeah. You have small tits for a fat chick.
17 grams of sugar in this so-called green tea.
She must have a lot of American hot dog. First the bun, second the sausage, and then comes the
The
sauce.
sauce.
Sauce that girl, baby.
Oh, you know what the worst thing in the world is? Like, I don't mind a fat girl if she has a big ass.
Right.
But a fat girl with literally no ass.
Right.
That's bad, bro. You can't have without a foundation. Ass is the foundation. Without a foundation,
Right.
I mean, it'll just crumble, bro.
I once told my ex that having sex with her was like fucking a lifeless pillow.
Oh, what?
She was mortified. Hey, but you gotta hit him with the truth sometimes.
That's why they broke up.
Well, it's true though. Like,
Damn, I didn't know I matched with a couple of these girls.
hey,
Yeah, I was actually. I'm thinking about what to text this girl. I just can't.
Some of these I'm not so sure about.
you never know who you meet. They might be really cool.
Yeah, probably. I just don't want to. I don't have the time to hang out with.
Oh, just bring them on the podcast.
No, that's why. Yeah, if they want to come be.
You want to be the coolest first date podcast?
I'm not gonna date them.
You just tell them that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck, man.
They knock on the door every night.
I'll have them sit over here. They don't have to sit by you.
Yeah, if they think they're sitting in my jacket chair, they got another
Right.
fucking thing coming.
You need to be upgraded to be able to sit in jacket chair.
Oh God. Sorry to all the females that may be watching this.
Hey, but on the flip side, I know lots of females who talk just like this about men, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes both ways. So,
Stream on one of Diego's Tinder dates.
That'd be so funny.
dude, classic. Usually they last about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Is that your gauge? If you're not gonna get it, you just leave.
I'm like, this isn't working out.
Necrophilia never killed anyone. Discuss. Right? They're already dead, right?
Yeah, they can't say no.
Oh, don't say that.
Got him.
Got him.
Oh God.
But yeah, we're some horrible people, aren't we?
Just every now and then.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
How many hearts have you broken?
I don't know about hearts, but I mean, kind of yeeted on 5 girls.
Yeah.
5 or 6. No, actually a little bit more. That's my body count. So probably like, I don't know, top 7, honestly. Not that much.
Yeah. I think I've hurt like 3. I feel bad, but it's just like,
I think the worst one is I lied to her about being gay.
wait a second. Hold on.
I was gonna say, wait, I think Wesley's done that too.
No, I haven't done that. But
Oh,
what does her
I know
letter
it.
start? What was the first letter?
I remember what.
Oh,
Okay, never mind.
what?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story about a girl that I met.
Yeah?
Thought she was super cool.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
I thought it was gonna be her. That would have made my whole entire life, because I would finally be able to talk to someone who has dealt with the crazy. So this girl, like,
Shit.
I started hanging out with her, and she was actually pretty cool, and I started liking her, and she like fell for me really fast. And I don't fall fast. Like, I've just been hurt, so like I just don't fall fast. Like, I have to really know someone.
Feelings machine broke.
Right, exactly. Insert more money. It doesn't work. So we were dating for like 2 months, and I was just like I just wasn't feeling it on the level she was. And she was already talking about like, oh, well, we should look for a place and like all this type
Damn.
of stuff.
Oh God.
So like month 3 hit, and I was just like, I gotta cut it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see myself with a future with her in it. so I better stop it now before it gets too far and really cause some damage. Apparently those 3 months really caused some damage breaking up with her, because she just lost it. Like,
damn, dude.
Like, it was bad. She was like messaging me like from, if I can still, I don't think I can pull it up anymore. I had to block, I think it was like 32 numbers that she used to contact me. Millions of different social medias. She made a fake Tinder account, matched with me on Tinder, started talking to me like she was someone else. Come to find out, the only way I found out it was her is her friend sent me an Instagram message saying, hey, she's being crazy. That's her.
Shit.
The reason why I ask you is I should have known this was a red flag, but my brain didn't click. Her previous boyfriend before dating me told her that he thought he was gay and that's why he had to end it.
Oh, shit.
I should have realized that was a red flag, like, oh, maybe she's crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if that dude was Diego.
That would have been so funny.
Maybe breaking up into a relationship even worse, since that's when feelings are strongest. Yeah, that's true.
In some relationships, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you say if a girl asks your favorite sex position? What do you reply? Are you from England, Dozer? But
32. It was at least 32. It was crazy.
But yeah, favorite sex. But what do you at? Girl ask?
I don't know.
You just tell her.
One time I said, I'm gonna fuck you doggy. She's like, that's my favorite position.
Yeah, always go doggy. That seems to be everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
Right?
That's not my favorite.
You know the classic? Finger in the butt.
Right? Yeah, see, you gotta test the water.
I've done that too, quite a few times. Yeah, and I can't believe you've never had a finger in your butt.
You will.
In my butt?
You will. Someone's gonna pull it on you.
I can tell now when they're going for it. So like some days I'm
she just gets punched right in the forehead.
Some days I'm like, no, clench. Some days I'm like,
just shit on her face.
Well, you can tell too because they'll start like giving your ball some tickles, and then like you can feel the finger like kind of run down. And you got to make a decision. You're like, hey, you get your damn hands off her.
I would say it's 70-30. 70% of the time I let it happen.
30%'s got to not happen.
It's like you don't have a butt plug in there.
Yeah, sometimes if they want to have a shitty finger, let them. I don't give a shit.
Serious question, Dozer? I don't know. That's a question that I can't answer.
Don't they do it as the same as dogs?
Probably. I don't think there's a good position women are all about filling. Just describe something like 50 Shades of Rape. They'll be drenched. Yeah.
I'm glad.
What I think's funny though is all these girls are like, they tell you that they're like super kinky, and then when you start breaking out some kinky shit, they're like, "Oh, whoa, what is that? Don't do that."
I don't know. I like choking. I don't really like when they choke me.
Wait. Do you like when they choke you?
No. The other I like when I choke them.
Oh, okay.
But I've gotten choked to the point that it is choking. So that choking is right here. So you want to cut the bloodstream.
Right.
So that's why you get a bad sensation. But so one time I had it done here, so I was like, she was fucking killing me. I was like, whoa, get me naked. She was like right here, dude. So the point is,
she was like
right here.
Gonna make you pass out.
I've never had a girl try to choke me because I just flex my neck and like he's strong as fuck.
He's like this the whole time.
Right? They've tried to. Like, the one girl tried to, and I flexed my neck muscles, and she couldn't grip around it. She's like, why are you doing that? I'm like, get your fucking hands off me. That's why. What are you trying to do? I'll UFC roll over, get your back, and choke your bitch ass out.
Missionary.
Missionary's great.
You have accept the feelings.
That sounds like fucking.
Do my GF chokes me and I don't like it.
Domestic abuse, man. You call the police.
I don't like it much.
I don't like it much.
He gets raped.
Right?
He's crying after he's done. I've had a girl try to choke me, but it had nothing to do with sex.
Yeah, domestic abuse.
Fucking squares up immediately. Whoa.
Damn. That's funny as fuck. But in all seriousness, if you want to get a girl revving. You'll eat her out. Men are deterring from it since the STD epidemic.
It's kind of true. Yeah, I've talked to girls like...
Is there an epidemic?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Whoa, shit.
Have you had anything? Have you gotten anything?
No, actually I haven't, no. But I'm still gonna get checked.
Knock on wood, my dude, because it's going to happen.
You're on the road.
Yeah. Everyone catches something now and then.
Just hope it's chlamydia.
Yeah.
You just hope it's chlamydia.
Yeah, chlamydia you can get cured. It's pretty simple.
It's easy. You take a couple antibiotics, it's gone in a week.
Actually, I gotta go get checked. But I don't want to pay a fucking $1 million.
Just go to Planned Parenthood and say you don't have any money.
I don't think Planned Parenthood's there anymore.
Oh yeah, it's gone, huh?
Yeah.
Shit, where else can I go?
Because
I
they're
don't know,
like,
Planned Parenthood is where I always went.
I just went to the.
I don't.
Fuck.
I don't
just
fuck anymore really often. I gotta worry about it.
When I got checked, I went to the doctor. And I
Did they
just,
charge you?
your insurance. It depends. Do you have insurance?
No.
Yeah, well, you'll just have to pay the doctor. Yeah, you'll. It's like $20 for the lab fee.
I got blood work done
I'll do
recently.
that.
I don't have HIV, so that's good.
Yeah.
I hate blood work though. Fuck blood work.
If I lose my boner, I eat them out from. That's true. I've done that too, but the boner didn't come back, and I tried putting it in soft.
Oh yeah,
Or
that
not
doesn't work.
like a semi at a semi. I was like, little noodle trying to go in there.
One time I nutted pretty fast, and I didn't want to admit it, so I let her fuck me soft.
Well, that's what I did too. I came and then I was like, oh, and then I just started eating her out, and then I was like, come wake up, little fella. You got more work to do.
Actually, Brian and I, we gotta go get fucking tested. He hasn't gotten tested either.
It's
Yeah.
worth it just to know.
Hey, at least nowadays you can just pee in a cup.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago, they had to swab your dick hole.
Yeah. Had that done once. That was fucking awful.
I'm going in soft.
Thanks, babe.
Oh,
You know what the best thing is? The
What?
missionary, where you just like put it in really fast.
Yeah.
That's the best, dude.
You put it really fast.
They just like.
Or like you go halfy for a while and then like, surprise, there's more, bitch.
I've yet to show you my final form.
Would you rather pay a prostitute $10 for sex or give everyone a slap in the room?
Give everyone a slap in the room.
What?
I ain't ever gonna pay for sex, ever.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you kind of do when you go on dates, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
sure, if
yeah.
you look at it that way, but that's why you hit up the dollar menu.
Took him.
McDonald's.
You see her eyes rolling off that dollar menu.
Apple puncher.
Bitch.
You ain't getting that Big Mac meal.
You give her $10 and say, don't spend more than this, girl.
Right.
Oh,
And
God.
what's up with everyone wanting a sugar daddy? I'm fucking tired of hearing that too. Like,
that, dude.
oh, I want a sugar daddy. It's like, well, why don't you give me something more than just puss? I need a fucking intellectual conversation if you want to be a fucking sugar baby. Come on now.
But they save lives, though. I got whiskey dick on this really fit, hot chick, Abercrombie level. I regretted it, but they found out she was fishing to get pregnant and get child support.
That's my
Right.
worst nightmare, bro.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. GD. I don't even want to know what $10 prostitutes look like.
That's all they can offer, the puss. It's true.
But yeah, dude, I should go get tested. Where? You guys gotta figure this out for me, dude.
You just go to the doctors. Just tell them you want to get tested.
Yeah, so just call them
I
back.
don't-
Hey, how
I
much?
don't want to pay a lot, though. Do you think it'll be a lot?
Nah, I
Do
don't
you think
think.
I'll have to get blood work done?
No.
No blood work?
If you thought you actually seriously had something, maybe.
No, because now what they can do through pee.
Can they?
Most of it, yeah.
Leo's gotten tested. I'll ask him if he got blood work done.
No, I've never. I think the only one is HIV for blood work.
Yeah.
I do not have HIV.
Yeah.
Unless you've been putting it in the pooper raw.
No, unless you're fucking dudes or shooting up meth, you're probably good.
Would you let your girlfriend, anyone I guess, peg you?
Hey, Dink Squad, thanks for the follow.
If I was real drunk, maybe.
Would you let your G for? I don't know. Probably if I was like, yeah, like you said, drunk, and if I was in a very serious relationship.
Hey, Diego, what did I tell you? You get to a point where it's really hard to nut and you gotta start doing some wild shit.
Yeah,
You know what? Everyone on the internet says it's real good.
I'm just getting a cock ring, bro.
I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'll fuck a dude.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
Heard it here first.
I'm just
I'm gonna call Chandler.
I'm just kidding.
Hey man.
I don't know where I'll be in 20 years.
But $20 is $20, bro.
Alright.
Uh,
GFP. Gay for
I
pay.
don't know, probably one was going cringe. That was cringe, bro.
well, I'm drunk most of the time, so.
So, you're telling me if I want to pipe someone, I just gotta get you drunk?
Well,
I
but,
just gotta ask nice.
yeah. Well, if you're drunk, then you're loose. So if she wants to, peg you,
No.
it's not gonna hurt as much.
Right?
Like, if I'm sober, I'm definitely gonna be clenching and stuff, so I want to be loose.
I'll eat your ass before, so it'll be Gucci.
Man, we're on Love Line now. You heard it here first, Brian. Go tell your friends.
Dude, Diego wants to eat my ass.
Diego and Forrest. Forrest said he'd probably be gay, and Diego said he'd eat his ass.
So, last night, we have this fucking group chat.
I'll do anything if he's
drunk. We have this group chat, and my brother texted. He sent us a snap that he was supposed to send to his girlfriend.
Oops.
3 different group chats. Because I'm in all 3 of them.
Was it hilarious?
Oh, dude, it was so funny. I mean, I just thought it was funny. It was just something like, "All right, babe, are you going to bed soon?" It was just cringy, you know. And it was his face. It's even worse.
Oh man.
He'll be there drinks in off 3 Milk Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I'm so drunk.
As he rubs his nipple.
Who, Diego? Is that what Diego does at parties?
The classic.
Diego's
The classic.
I'm such a hype beast. Even though everyone's chilling, I'm just like fucking going so hard, bro. Everyone's just sitting down sipping. I'm just like fucking partying so hard.
I screenshot.
He knows. He knows about the Leo thing.
Oh God, are you a lightweight?
I think I am. I don't really like sipping on beer though.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I wish that was my thing.
So I'll chug it, shock it in, all that type of shit. That it goes down my gullet fast, right? I don't have to taste it.
I'm the same way. See, I'm not alone on that.
Huh.
Sure, you don't like the taste of beer.
Like I see my friends always they always have a cup or a beer in their hand. I can't, bro. I don't even like the taste. Why? What the fuck would I even have one? So they give me one, I immediately chug it. They're like, "Damn, dude, chill."
Man, when you're 21, we're gonna get you all sorts of fucked up.
I kind of like drinking beer more than liquor. Me too. Because
Really?
I drink them both at the same rate, and one gets me way less fucked up. So,
That's a good point.
and then I'm not embarrassed. Like a day later, like I always know, like I wake up from having dreams. I'm like, oh no, all that happened.
You know what the worst thing is? That you were talking about dreams. When you have this really nice ass dream, and then you wake up and it wasn't real.
Yeah, it sucks.
Do you know what I hate? When you get real drunk one night and then you wake up with like shit ton of Snapchats and you're like, oh no, what'd I say?
Alright, guys, this is cringe, but I just remember this. Okay, so I remember I slept over at a girl's house, right?
Right.
Yeah.
My ass hurt, bro. Like my butt cheeks.
Okay. You got pegged, didn't you?
No, bro. Not my asshole, but just like my ass cheeks were like so sore. I don't know if it was from like all the movement, half working out.
Yeah.
But it was fucking, it hurt, It hurt, bro.
Oh no.
What? Bro. Wes just looked at me like, poor guy.
Did some big gentleman walk in, babe? Sweet ass baby. Smack ya.
Like on It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. What does he say? How's that ass feel?
Yeah.
Something like that.
He got a finger in his ass. Honestly, I'm an ass man.
Me too.
I feel like 2018 is the year of ass,
Yeah. Her revenge.
Her revenge. Honestly, dude, I packed it down good.
Yeah.
Would have made you proud, bros.
That's what I like to hear.
I gotta hear her side of the story.
Yeah.
God. Oh my heck.
Because it's going to be funny. So, he told us he piped it out real good. I need a scale of 1 to 10. She's like, a 2.
She's like,
Oh, fuck.
he forcefully ate my ass and then came in 5 minutes and then cried.
Can I sleep over? Got him. The classic move, dude.
Any Tinder horror stories, Diego?
It's not a horror story, but it reminded me of American Horror Story, and I feel like such a dick about it.
Oh, boy.
I probably told you guys, but I went out with this girl, and she's like, "Do you want to see something weird?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to see something weird." She holds up her hand. She's like, "Put it against mine."
Tell him about the extra finger date.
Oh shit! So she like put her hand up, and I put my hand up. And it's like, This bitch instead of having a thumb, she literally has another finger.
What?
Where? Hold on, where?
Right here, bro.
So she had 6 fingers?
She
Or
had 6 fingers, no thumb.
Oh, so she had 5 fingers, but instead of a thumb, it was just a finger?
Yeah. Not 6 fingers.
yeah.
You missed me
So
out.
there was
5
no
fingers.
thumb there, but there was just an extra finger.
What finger did it look like? Was it like...
The middle one.
What? No way.
Yeah.
So it was like that, but there was just another finger there.
Yeah.
Did it go down like a thumb? Like, was it here?
Ah, fuck, I don't remember. I think it was honestly in between.
In between?
So like just coming out like if there was another finger in this row.
Right, like right here.
You got a handy too? Gross. Was it with that hand?
I don't remember. She does. She touched my peener,
Okay.
but I did not come at all. I did finger her though.
Dude, I'd be totally down. I want to know. Like,
Yeah.
What if it's just like an extra... Like,
Instead of the thumb, it's like she
it's
did
a
that.
different grip than anyone else you'll ever have. It could be the weirdest thing ever.
But after that day, I went home, washed my hands 3 times, and rubbed it.
Oh, she just has an extra... Yeah, shallow Hal, exactly. She just has an extra finger. She's not like dead, like dying.
You washed your
You
hands.
know what I thought about? Have you guys seen American Horror Story?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen like the Freak Show season?
Not yet.
So there's this guy that has claws for hands.
Oh.
That's what it fucking reminded me of. I could not stop.
Did it work like the opposite of thumb? Could she grip?
She could grip. Alright, so this one was like weird. And this one, she had a surgery. But she instead of getting like she needed 4 surgeries. So 1, and then another one, and then another one.
Yeah.
That type of shit. But she only got like 2 of them. So so what they did is like they cut off like the tip of the finger.
Yeah.
And then reattached it as a thumb. But they didn't finish all the surgeries, so it was weak as fuck. So it's like, one was like super long as fuck, the other was like really short.
Oh no!
Oh.
And she could not grip with that one. She would grab things like this.
Oh
You know?
no!
Okay, I'll show you.
Like if she was just grabbing stuff like,
Oh.
so she would grip like this.
She was like this the whole time, and I didn't notice.
Let me get my drink, baby. So she handed you like this. She gave you the U.
And then the other fingers just wrap around.
Alright.
Man, dude, was her grip strong as fuck? Like, could she just like crush a can?
Yeah, she just...
Oh gosh.
I've had some weird ones.
The grip was too strong. Damn.
I think the craziest, like
Fuck.
it's not a super crazy story, but one of the weirdest ones is I met up with this girl, like, we didn't even, like, go anywhere. She just, like, she wanted to have sex. Like, start doing the deed, I'm eating her out or whatever. She reaches into her little nightstand, she pulls out handcuffs. And I was like, I've been here before. You know, she wants me to handcuff her. She handcuffed me to the bed.
Oh no, that's the worst, bro.
Like, starts riding me. We finish or whatever, and I'm like cuddling, laying next to her, and she like, I think she pretended to fall asleep, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, what do I do?
You were
Like,
still cuffed?
No. I was uncuffed. I was uncuffed. The deed was done. Like, I thought it was weird. Like, she didn't even say anything. She just grabbed my arms and like handcuffed me to her bed. I'm like sitting here like Darth Vader, like, you know, I can't move and shit. And she like we were done, and like she rolled over, still naked, and I go to cuddle her, and she's like pretending to be asleep. So I'm like, did I not give the Dickens good? Like, what's going on here? And I'm like, hey, do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? Doesn't say anything. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to just fucking stay here.
Yeah.
So I like roll out of bed, get dressed, and leave, and try and text her a couple times. Curved me.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's happened.
That's
So I got fucking way used.
It's like, that's fucking hilarious.
You did get juiced.
She just wanted to do. Yeah.
What if you got cooked?
What if you got cucked? Not going to happen.
That's what Justine did to Diego.
Right?
Dude, I'm gonna get so much shit for that for the whole rest
That
of my
must have been
life.
awkward. It was weird, like, because either she was really tired, which, I don't know. She was
probably just that
riding.
good,
Like,
bro.
she was going for, we went for a while. Or she just didn't want to deal with the awkward bullshit after you do a random hookup. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking strong move in her book. Like,
Yeah.
I would never be that ballsy to pull that one. Just fucking pretend to fall asleep.
Hope
Like,
they leave.
yeah, hope
That
they
was my
leave.
classic party move when things were going wrong. Like when
You
the
just
party's getting
disappear.
out of control and girls are too drunk, I don't want to deal with anyone. I just go on the couch and pretend I'm
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah, no, I tried doing that once. It was a New Year's party. I'm asleep on the couch, and then I get up to turn off the music. This girl fucking comes and steals my couch. I'm like, hey, you better get off, or we don't have to share that. And I snore a lot. So we ended up cutting for 2 hours, and then she fucking left because I didn't dig her down, and I was fucking snoring in her ear. I probably would have fucked her, but I didn't have a condom, so fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of another weird one. And this is one that I feel bad about
Damn.
because, Ayo, it's the Frank. What's up, Salt?
Salty Frank, what's up, dude?
How you doing tonight? Love you. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
So it was this girl that I met. She lives clear out in like, South Jordan's the further one than West Jordan.
South Jordan is further.
Yeah.
Yes.
She lives out in South Jordan, and like we were talking for a while. I don't think we met on Tinder. We met somewhere else, and like she was super horny all the time.
Nice.
Kinda. Have you ever been with someone who has a higher sex drive than you?
Nice.
Never, bro.
It's frustrating sometimes.
No.
Dude, I'm dead serious. So she was really starting to like me, and I was like kind of on the fence. And like the second day we went into a drive-in movie, and we used her dad's like little SUV, and she would like I always wanted to fuck, like, not gonna lie, but she would like pull out my wiener, get on top, and like sit on it for a second, and then get off, and then just like watch the movie. And like this happened like multiple times, and I'm like, and I would try to go like, oh, like maybe she wants me to go, and she'd be like, oh no, not right now. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
She wants you to manhandle her, bro. Grab her
I
neck.
tried. I'm strong as fuck. She would not let me do it.
Really?
Yeah. I thought maybe that's what she was into.
She's trying to get donkey punched then.
Something. So like it kept like she did it like 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, okay, well, this isn't fun for me. And I told her, I'm like, I don't like this. Like this isn't fun.
You're
And she's like,
pissing
well,
me
just
off.
wait. And I'm like, what do you mean just wait? Like you keep trying to fucking get on me, and then like we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And after that, we go to her house, and she's like, okay, well, I'm going to bed. So I just have like the nastiest blue balls like that's ever happened. Hang out again, and she's like, I think I'm falling in love with you.
Rip, got him.
And I'm like,
dude.
what?
You're like, see ya.
And I'm like, and she's like, yeah, I really like you. And I'm like,
What you say, dude? What you say?
I was like, well, what was last night about? And she's like, oh, I just like edging.
No, what the fuck?
The fuck is edging?
You never heard of edging? It's where you build it up so much, like so many times, that when you come, it's like really good. Like it's way higher than normal.
Huh.
So I was like, well, why don't you give a motherfucker a heads up if that's what we're doing? Because like I went home and was miserable all night because my fucking balls and dick hurt. And she's all like, oh, I just figured you know what edging was. And I'm like, I'm 20 years old. How the fuck am I supposed to know everything in the goddamn book? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not falling for you, like, as at the same rate that you're falling. We fucking out 3 fucking times. And she's like, well, let's go get a room.
Damn.
So we get a room, and she starts doing it again. And now I know, like, that this is, like, where we're going. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to bed. And I'm like, this isn't happening again. Like, this is weird. She falls asleep, and I'm, like, sitting there, like, just kind of, like, not, like, mad, but I'm, like, grumpy as fuck.
Yeah, of course.
I fall asleep. She wakes me up to blowing me. Like, which I'll tell you right now is probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life sexually. Because it's just like the weirdest thing. Like, you wake up and you're like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, this is great.
Yeah.
I finish in this poor girl's mouth. It was like a fucking train wreck. It was like 2 days worth of nut that she's been building up. We didn't talk afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
She was asking for it, though.
Right. That's what I thought.
I dig edging. I feel like I'd like it, too. To some extent.
I would have nutted on her face when she was asleep. Give her
Like
that
clam chowder. But, like, for
Waking
real,
up
like,
to that?
it was nasty. Like, I've seen a lot of porn. I'm like, that could have been on a porn. Like, how, like, and, like, she seemed to be enjoying it. Like, she was all about it. And then we just kind of stopped talking.
Yeah. Damn.
That will, when I did something Stone is fucking it up, boys. Tonight playing some FIFA, 18, some Classroom Creed, getting toasted, eliminated with UFC.
What?
Stone, he was in last night. Remember Stone?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, it's fucking it up tonight, boys.
Playing some FIFA 18 and some Assassin's Creed later on. Getting toasted.
Nice.
Dope.
What was I gonna say? I've woken up to sex before, like,
Yeah.
but then, yeah, something.
Yeah.
Had to take some medicines.
Yeah. Not worry about that one. But yeah, those are two of my weirdest ones. Like, maybe that's what she, like, the whole idea was, like, she said she loved me to, like, get that nut. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn, that's crazy, dude.
It was the weirdest experience of my whole entire life.
The whole time.
Not my weirdest, but one of them.
Gave me a half chub, bro.
I like, I like your thing you did on Facebook, the polls you do.
Oh, yeah.
I like how it was at 18%, and Josh said 18% of voters are Christian.
Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious.
You could always just be like, me, Wes, turn down girls, and then be my meat and regret later.
Hey, that's what I do now, Salty Frank. It's the true life.
The one thing that's hard is to try and get up when I'm tripping on acid. I've jerked off on acid.
I've never done that, yeah.
It's like, it feels like nothing happened. It's like, well, something happened, but it didn't feel like it.
Dude, one time, I was going to go on a date. You know, classic pre-date masturbation. I beat my meat so good, I didn't even feel like going out after.
I've been there for sure.
Do you ever do it and you're like, why'd I do that? It didn't feel like anything. Like,
What, masturbating or sex?
masturbating, like, you
Yeah.
jerk off and it doesn't even feel good, and then you're
Sometimes
just
like
mad.
Sometimes I'm doing homework, and then I see something, or a girl snaps me, I get a boner. I'm like, I gotta get this out of my mind, or else I'm not gonna be able to fucking read.
Right.
I hate that so much.
You ever jerked off to, like, the thought of someone you, like, think you want to have sex with, and then after you come, you're like,
You don't want to.
you're like,
Yeah.
man, I'm so glad I jerked off before messaging her.
Right? Yeah, been there. Well, because I think you need to have a clear mind before you make these decisions on Tinder and shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might make real bad ones.
Right? Especially you're at the heightened, you're like just messaging everyone like, hey, and then you jerk off. You're like, woo, good thing I didn't leave
I
yet.
appreciate Diego saying something about having a condom. There's been times where I didn't and still went for it, and that could have really fucked me. So not having a clear mind and just going for it can really cause some problems.
Yeah, bro. And I've never bought condoms, but they say they're expensive, are they?
No.
I'm too. Let's see.
You never bought condoms?
No, my brother usually gives them to me.
Oh.
I know.
I'm too scared for acid. What's your first trip like? Hallucinations? It's not. My first one I did a shit ton because it wasn't kicking in forever. But if you just do like half tab, it's not really hallucinations. Like acid is way more mild than ever. Well, if you do a lot, it's extreme. But if you just do a small amount, you just everything is moving, basically. Like I don't know. You can look at videos and videos. You can look up YouTube videos and it portrays what things look like perfectly.
What's your... Have you done anything really, Diego?
For what?
Hallucinogenic?
No. Just, the classic, what's it called? Alcohol and weed.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. 10 condoms for $7.49 Trojan.
Yeah.
They're cheap.
That's
yeah.
not too bad, yeah.
Condoms are like $4 for 3 condoms. That's expensive.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless what Chandler? I don't know. I've bought some shitty ones. Have you ever broke a condom?
No.
I've broken so many
I've
condoms.
never broken a condom. I don't know what you're doing.
That's why. At first, I was like, man, I must just be extra large. But then I realized, damn, I'm going way too hard. Because half the time you can't tell it's broken.
Oh, no.
I
And
can
then
tell, bro.
and sometimes I'm going just too ham. I'm backyard prison humping a bitch.
Yeah, I don't think I've... Well, maybe I have and just not even paid attention.
Sometimes they just like rip a little bit, and I'm like, "Eesh." Go to Planned Parenthood free. No, those Planned Parenthood ones suck dick.
They got rid of our Planned Parenthood in Utah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Kinda pissed
I was
off
telling you
me.
boys last night that I was getting my Xanax today for my doctor and
Yeah.
my medical marijuana, so I also picked up some beer. So when you make Xanax and beer, you feel super jelly. Like, so regardless to say I'm having the fun time right now. It fucking sounds like it. I've never done Xanny, though.
Condoms suck, let's be honest here, boys. I would like to say that I use condoms more than I don't. Lately, only recently, like it's only been like a 2-year thing that I've been wearing condoms.
You just gotta hit up Walgreens when they're on sale and get the fucking Plan B. Because then you can do a whole night of wrecking with someone.
I don't know. I think I'm like 7-8 months without sex now.
Yeah, I think I'm on a 1.5 years.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be desperate hitting up all the fat chicks.
I'm too fucking. I've done that.
Dude, it's not worth it after a while.
Damn.
You just stop wanting it. I'll be honest with you. Like, when you're single and all you're doing is getting laid, it gets real fucking old.
Yeah, like now it's like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not going out for it.
Right.
And like, even if girls hit me up now, I'm like, I'm busy. I'll jerk off.
I'll
Right.
take off.
Because I'll tell you this much. Before I got my last job, where I put all the weight I lost back on,
Yeah.
when I was working out and fucking feeling the vibe, any day, found someone. And it just, I thought it was filling the void that I needed, and then it stopped filling the void that I needed and started making more problems.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Free the tip.
Either it's just a girl, she's on pill shot, UD, but when it comes to, yeah. Well, my condom, the reason I wear condoms now is because of the STD thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't give a shit, jeez.
A lot of girls have the UD thing.
Yeah. The only time I've ever drugged a girl was with Plan B.
You what?
So the only time I've ever drugged a girl was with Plan B.
Yeah, it's true.
Somewhere there's a podcast with a little tattooed baby and a bearded baby having a podcast going goo goo gaga on the top crib podcast from the ripped block of condoms.
Oh,
You might be right. Yeah, it's
Stop.
true. He fucked my mom.
What do you guys think about reusing condoms?
No.
Wait, what?
That's not even a thing. I hope you're not.
No, I just thought about it because, like, I like to pipe more than once.
Right, absolutely.
Like, in the span of, like, 2 hours.
You need to go fucking steal someone's Costco card and just go buy condoms at Costco.
Go steal them.
Do they still have I have a Costco card.
You can get them by a
Yeah.
tin. Like, you can get, like, a metal tin of
Yeah.
them. Like, that big, or, like, 50 or 60 in them.
How many is it? How much is it? I feel
Like,
we don't
15 bucks?
have- Dude, 7 and 7, we could get 30 condoms.
There you go. I got AIDS from a woman that I married for 12 years. When I turned 18, she ended up getting cancer and get addicted
What the
to
fuck?
opiates and pain medicine. And then from there, she went from crack. She turned to crack and then spent her entire life savings on her crack addiction without me knowing. And the next thing I know, she was turning tricks to pay for crack addiction. So I left her. Wow.
If that's true, that's fucking wild.
Sorry for
Jesus
you, dude.
Christ.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm way sorry to hear that, man.
That's so fucked up, dude.
Wow.
On that note,
Fuck. Man.
Let me go do some crack.
On that note, I'm not going to have sex ever again. You kidding me?
did you want this?
No, I'm good, dude.
Chug it.
just gonna have a beer.
No, I don't want it. I'm good. My
Cool. I just want a drink that I can sip now.
fucking, like, my throat's all fucked up and I don't know why. Well, no, because I was fine until we drank last night.
You're opposite.
I don't know. She started using intravenous fucking ejecting heroin and crack. We
That's
had committed
fucking
a relationship
wild,
over marriage, she didn't
because-
tell me, so I caught it.
You don't meet many people that are both. Usually you're strictly meth or crack or strictly heroin.
Yeah.
This stream is making me scared if I have sex again.
Right?
I mean, you're scared now, but when you have a pussy in front of you, you don't even care.
Well, you know what, dude? At least there was a good ending to your story.
Dude, the sex doll bros.
Dude, they're looking thick as fuck. What
Really
the
are.
hell?
I was kidding with I was like.
Nah, Michael Scott, go have sex with everyone. Just wear a condom.
I told
No,
my
don't
cousin,
do that. That's bad advice. Don't go have sex
really
with everyone.
It's good, but it's bad.
Do it for like 6 months.
Yeah, maybe for a small time period.
That's what I mean. Like, don't do it for a while. I mean, go out there. Just.
When she got cancer, she got addicted to the pain pills, and one of the friends is like, why don't you start trying to smoke cocaine? And she got addicted to why would one of her friends even, that's dumb. How good it made her feel, and she didn't feel any pain, and then she went to smoking crack, and spent our life savings. She went and started turning tricks. That was just the last straw for me.
Damn, dude.
Sex dolls are dishwasher safe. I mean, what?
Oh, you know, Pornhub is like making really nice sex toys.
Yeah. Yeah, we can insert any name after her friend was a blank.
Crackcore.
Yeah.
You know, I've always had a higher sex drive than anyone I meet. So,
Yeah.
pocket pussy could be nice. Now that I have my own room.
Not bad.
Because I need pictures of me using it.
Fuck. Just dripping out. I'm like,
just the video.
damn it, Diego. The tech has come a long way. Or the blow up dolls we see in bad 80s bachelor movies.
Dolls do not look enjoyable
No.
at all.
They're
bro.
not either.
Oh, dude. Have you used a blow up doll, dude?
Have I?
Yeah.
I have.
Really?
Well, okay. I didn't actually end up using it. So I got it as a gag gift.
Yeah.
And one day I was like, well, is it true? Can you actually use it? You can.
No.
Yeah, no. There's no way.
You can use a pocket pussy though.
Yeah, well, we're thinking about getting one, dude. Just
You're
like,
gonna get one? Do it.
If we all pitch.
Fuck. It's my week, Diego. She's coming to stay at my house.
We're at an hour 35, so whenever you wanna.
Oh, yeah, weren't you trying to dip at 1:30?
I'll live out in a second. I'm not feeling as sleepy.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like if I bought a pocket pussy, I'd end up being like that guy that died from beating his meat 40 times in one day, right? Probably died healthy though, right? Probably died with a strong ass right forearm.
That's for sure.
He's looking ripped.
They're worth it. Because I've been listening to Joe Rogan for a long time, I bought a pocket pussy because of his podcast.
How much are they?
If you want a good one, expensive.
Not. If you just go get the Super Sucker 2.0, that's probably even more. They're like $20 at Spencer's.
Oh, wow.
And
Spencer's? Damn.
they are.
Primo.
The one I had was the 2.0. Has a little, like, you know, those like little metal pill shaped things that vibrates.
Yeah.
So it vibrates and it feels good. You're like,
Oh, that sounds way better than the one
this
I
is
had.
this is on a whole new level. Like 25 bucks. He has a pocket pushy collection. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm just trying to prove your message. Hey, Salty Frank, will you just approve this? Oh, you got it. Thank you.
She's a punk.
Or Quagmire fan.
She lets you borrow one. Oh, yeah. She's my favorite. You take her?
Have you ever seen Blue Mountain State, Diego?
I haven't, no.
Watch it.
It's funny shit.
They all get gonorrhea or chlamydia from sharing the same pocket pussy, the whole football team.
Oh,
So fucked
shit.
up.
He's like, it's like having sex with a bag of puppy ears.
Yeah.
Honey-dew melon in a brown paper bag on 5 minutes in the microwave is a cheap.
TBH, dude.
Right?
What is it?
A honeydew.
Yeah, dude. Honeydews.
What's that one movie? They made a shit ton of them. It's like they're all about sex and
Fast and
college.
American Pie.
American Pie.
Yeah.
American Pie. Having sex with an apple pie or some shit.
Never done it.
Nah.
You guys haven't seen that? It's
And
like
I've seen it.
Oh,
yeah.
I've seen the
Yeah.
movies, yeah. We're
That one's
90s
good.
babies. Come on now. Of course we've seen it.
I've never had sex with a pie, though.
No.
I've thought about having sex with weird shit before.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like so horny that I
Just like-
wouldn't just fuck anything, dude.
Goddamn, that watermelon looking thick as fuck today. Harry
Put your
Potter.
dick in the peanut butter.
Just the jar of peanut butter. Just fucking it.
He's like a pocket pussy.
Hey, it may work.
Vacuum.
A vacuum.
Hey, yeah, if you get like a wet, dry vac.
Hey, I'm talking some real shit.
You hook the pocket pussy to the wet, dry vac with the hole in the bottom of
Damn,
it. So you
dude.
just come and then just sucks it right out of there. You never have to clean it.
Right?
And then when your like, mom is like cleaning it, I was like, why does it feel with white shit?
Would you guys let E.T. finger you since we're in the 90s?
Yeah.
Probably.
He's got that light up finger. I don't know, he can heal that dude with his finger. What can he do with it? What else can he do with
He
it?
just heals my whole entire body. Anything that's wrong.
I'm like, oh, I feel good.
E.T. clean colon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried a bunch of different ones and I don't know.
I never tried one, but I always thought about getting one.
I got the hookup on some. Do you want one? Never used.
Never used.
Never used. It's
How
still
much?
open. Just give you one.
What do you mean?
They're just like little cheap ones you can buy that I somewhere along the lines may have got a hookup that I can't explain. And I get I can't remember what they're called. They look like eggs, but it's like a pocket pussy. You can have one. I can bring you one.
Dude, fuck yeah.
You start giving them out to all the guests.
Oh, dude, that's
Be a guest on the show, get a pocket
they're
pussy.
branded, bro.
Finger your asshole and he becomes skinny. That'd be the shit. ET can finger blast my asshole if that happens. Come on now.
It's just,
I had to get some Vaseline from the drugstore the other day for my knuckles. Got home, opened it up, and there was a chode-sized hole in the center of it where it looked like someone stuck their dick in it. What the fuck?
God, he used it anyway.
Do you take that shit back? I'd have been so mad. Give one to each new sub. Alright?
To the premium subs, just send them to their address.
Right? Hey, I got you the hookup.
It
Check your
grants a
mail,
wish.
Grants a wish.
Oh god damn. Oh, my computer died. Fuck.
Oh no.
I don't know if I brought the charger in.
Dude, you got a nice laptop, bro.
This one was like pretty much free.
Really?
Cause
Or something?
no, I back in the day I bought I got credit and got one for me and my ex.
Yeah.
And then she gave me a little bit of money and then I paid off hers. And then just a bunch of shit happened and I declared bankruptcy. Oh shit.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but yeah, and then so.
I don't know why that wouldn't be something you could say.
What? Well, now I'm good.
Yeah.
But like when I was going to court and stuff, I probably couldn't have like,
Oh.
do you have anything worth value? I just said just my clothes and my bed,
Right.
and I will let you keep that.
Well, you gave me that laptop. I'm just letting you use it.
Yeah, this is Wesley's laptop
Yeah, I
actually.
bought it from him for a couple $100.
Got it.
Yep.
What's that noise? No one else hear that?
No, what is it?
Alright, never mind. Nothing, apparently.
What time
I
is
thought
it?
I heard something.
Bro, you're tipping West. What
Dude,
the fuck,
bro.
141. We'll check. Because you could have very well heard something.
I thought I heard something. Maybe was your computer making any noises?
It's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Hey, anyone want to clip the last minute really quick for me? Because I thought I heard something.
Bro, you Gucci. You're scaring me, bro.
Dude,
You're
bro.
scaring me.
We told you all the fucked up shit that randomly happens here, right?
No, you haven't, actually.
Okay. What did it start with?
I don't know.
The
Probably the weird
noise?
voice that. Yeah.
So, we heard a voice. Both me and Forrest heard a voice.
Yeah.
And someone clipped... Did you clip it?
I clipped
He
it.
clipped it. So what that means is anyone can clip like a certain section of our show. And we clipped it, and if you turn it up really loud, you can hear someone talk like through my voice as well.
Like, so Wesley's talking, and then right when Wesley's finishing a sentence, like, if I was like, tss, it's like, you know, Wesley's still talking a little bit,
Yeah.
but in the background you hear, it sounds like a woman or something like,
Yeah.
Fuck that
And then
shit.
we've had so much weird shit with our cameras. So we had one camera sitting on the TV, and it just like, Wesley creepypastas. Hey, did you ever read? I made creepypastas for a while. So it looked like, so if let's say this was the cord for the camera,
Yeah.
or like let's say this is the camera, it looked like someone was over there and like grabbed it and pulled it off. And it
that's
fell.
clip too. If you guys look in our clips, it's like spooky ghost moving camera or something. But yeah, like the camera, if you're watching it from the camera's point of view, it slowly points downwards and then goes flies off there. It was taped like
Yeah.
I had it taped to the
Yeah,
top
I
of the
remember
TV.
you showed me that. That's
Yeah.
fucking scary.
And then the
Oh, I
other
did show you
night,
that. Yeah.
we have the camera now up at the ceiling, if you see that.
Yeah.
So we had it over in the corner because we had 5 people here, and just randomly the camera fucking shifted down. No one hit the cord. There was no cords to hit or anything. Oh, shy goof.
The other.
What up, cutie pie? Sorry, continue.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
It was you.
No, but
It was you.
I was saying the other night though.
What are you talking about, bro?
Shy goof. I said hi, cutie pie.
I was gonna say Shy Goof.
What?
I was gonna say Shy Goof too.
Oh. Well, hey, everyone.
What
shy
state
goof.
you in? Are you in like a historic? No, nothing. We have this office building because we're in an office right now. But this office building, there's a bunch of security system companies and stuff like that. But the far office building over is a kindergarten or something. So which is weird because it sounded like a little girl or a kid the other night. And then the other night I could have swore out of the corner of my eye it looked like a person walked by outside of our office here. It was weird.
Hey, good
I don't know. I've
morning.
heard weird stuff just sitting here. Like sounds like a banging. I'm like, taking off my headphones, see if someone's here.
And it's like the knocking.
Yeah. Yeah, the knocking pranks, those are so funny. I was showing him the other night.
How are you doing tonight, Shy Goof? Yeah, we could talk about some ghost stories, and that might be a good time to call it since you were trying to get out like a half hour ago.
Yeah, because I get spooked because someone walked me out.
Oh, yeah, I'll walk you out, dude. Don't worry. What's the... I know you've told your ghost, like, encounters and, like...
Yeah.
Why don't you retell some of them if you don't mind?
My brother speaks at night.
Your brother speaks at
Yeah,
night?
and this happened last night. He was fucking...
Yeah, we're in
On the
Bountiful.
wall.
We're over by the rec center in Bountiful.
So he knocks?
Yeah, he knocked on the fucking, what's it called? On the wall. So he's sleeping like this, you know, his pillows are right here.
Right.
And then he starts going like this. And then he sees some weird shit, like, do you see the guts in my pillow?
What the fuck?
I know, bro. I know.
I'm good. How y'all doing? I'm doing great, Shy Goof.
We are wonderful.
Always a better night when you show up.
TBH. Dude, I've been thinking how to message this girl on Tinder, but I don't want to be fucking boring.
Hey, thank you.
For like
Thanks,
2
Michael
hours.
Scott.
Paranormal. Oh, bro, should we even see it?
Let's see if
I'm down,
we-
we can look.
Did you hear anything in it? Michael Scott, did you listen to it?
Okay, I'm gonna turn this up really loud.
Wait,
Diego.
what if he edited
But don't
a
turn it up
fucking
yet, though,
pop-up?
just in case. Just in case it's
You
loud.
gave me that laptop.
Okay.
I'm just letting you use it.
Yeah, this is Wesley's laptop,
Yeah,
actually.
I bought it from him for a couple $100.
Yep.
What's that noise? No, I didn't hear that.
I heard like a rolling. Is that what you heard?
Apparently. Kinda.
Yep.
What's that noise? No one else hear that?
I hear it.
Wesley's laptop,
Yeah,
actually.
I bought it from him for a couple $100.
Yep.
I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear? No one else hear?
Laptop,
Yeah,
actually.
I bought it from him for a couple $100.
Right here. Yep.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I didn't hear anything. No.
No one else hear that? I'm just going crazy. Never mind. Nothing, apparently. I thought I heard something. I thought you had another story that you told. It didn't happen to you, but maybe someone in your family?
How in my grandma's house there was that little kid crying on the back of the house.
Yeah, tell that one.
I can't remember. It was Diego once I like on here. He was the Jewish lawyer or whatever you said.
Yeah, of course, Diego's the one everyone loves.
Everyone loves Diego.
TBH. Anyway, so it's my grandma's house, right? So the bottom floor is half underground, half on top. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So there's like a little window that leads to the backyard.
Right.
And it's like so it's like about this size. And you can see through the backyard. And the rest of the room is underground.
Jewish banker, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And then she said that she was lying down and that she hears a little kid crying and talking. And that she looks over and she sees like someone's like a little kid sitting down in the little window.
Okay.
And she just starts praying.
Right, that's all.
Yeah, that's all. And then the reason is because she woke up because she got cold, and she saw her blanket all the way to the, like.
Oh yeah.
Off the stairs.
Right.
Yeah, on the stairs, and then she looks over to the window because she heard like a noise, and it was this like little kid crying or some shit.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, that's like one of the scariest ones.
To be brief, had one that would though glass, steak chairs, shut doors. I believe when my ex and I were in bed, it touched my hair, and I woke up. I saw an apparition of the silhouette. That's fucking crazy. Me and Forrest have told all of our stories a couple times, but
Yeah.
like in all honesty, we haven't seen a whole lot. We went to Skinwalker Ranch. If you're not familiar with that, you can Google it, and there's a lot of shit that goes on up there. That's the only place we've ever potentially seen something and caught something on camera.
Yeah.
Besides that, we fucked around with a Ouija board a couple times and had some weird experiences with that, but for how many times we've gone out and seen stuff or tried to see stuff, we don't ever really see much.
No.
Do you guys like haunted houses?
Like Friday on 13th type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be fun. Like,
Just give it a shot.
oh shit. I'm not hearing noises coming through the mic. No. There we go.
We'll have to look at this video a little bit later. We'll check it out.
Anyway, my first haunted house, I went with the ex-girlfriend that I was super LDS for.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll check it out later.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, yeah, we love having new content to watch.
Anyway, I was with her, and she was like, because I told her straight up, I'm a scary baby. You're probably gonna have to grind me through the whole thing. And she said, "Oh yeah, I don't care. I don't get scared." I ended up having to carry her out of the house.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it was the worst day. Cause I legit, so I grabbed her from behind and then lifted her up and like we gotta fucking go. This guy with the chainsaw's fucking chasing her. Oh, worst thing.
The house I live in, the original owner died. I have his bedroom. The way he died fucks with me because he died from a type 1 diabetes induced heart attack.
Oh, jeez.
This has been my room before I had type 1 diabetes. That's fucking... That's not okay on a whole bunch of levels, Salty Frank.
That's gnar.
That's wild.
Salty Frank, we need to fly you out here. Yeah. Oh yeah, Salty Frank, I got... I'll Snapchat you.
Yeah, we need you to be on the show, Salty Frank. Even if you just breathe and then don't want to be on camera and then just say stories from like the other room, if that, whatever.
Runs in, says hey, goes back.
Yeah, that's a thinker right here. Yeah, that's a fucked up one. See, and I'm the opposite side of you. Like, I don't get scared.
You don't?
Like, the only thing that ever gets me is I get claustrophobic, and when I get claustrophobic, that makes me scared. Like we went out and we were doing some cave spelunking.
Yeah.
And like I walked like 60 feet in, and I just like, and I don't get hit with claustrophobia much, but I just started like, it was fucking with me, and I don't know if it was because it was dark or what, but I was like, well, I'm gonna turn around and go back outside.
If I think about it too much, then I start getting too scared.
Yeah, but besides that, like I don't.
Yeah.
You know, games, movies.
Games don't scare. They jump scare me.
They get you sometimes.
I mean, like, oh, for sure, I get jumps like, and sometimes like, nope.
Right.
But it's not like.
Not like actual scared.
Like, yeah, not like scared. I want to be scared.
Right.
It's a weird thing that to want to be scared by something.
I wanted to be scared for a long time.
Maybe it's like a feeling that just we haven't felt in so long that we're searching for it. Demons.
I think when we started, like we like scared ourselves a lot.
Yeah.
And it really was never anything, and now it's like such a foreign like feeling that we like want it so
strive
bad.
for it. We want something so real it's terrifying.
I want to see a fucking UFO come down and talk to an
I
alien.
just want to nope something so hard.
Yeah, just like fucking. Nope.
Do you guys believe in demons, or do you like just bitter dead people?
Oh man, it's tough.
We don't know.
I don't really believe in demons.
I believe in there are darker forces, different levels have been documented. I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
I can understand that too, like dark energy of some sort.
Right, but I don't necessarily
believe in yeah.
Like biblical demon type thing.
I would love to think there is. That'd be cool.
That'd be way cool.
But
what about you? What do you believe in? What don't you believe in?
So I'm pretty much in between Catholic and LDS.
Right.
I believe in the 9 circles of hell, bro.
Yeah.
So like Dante's Inferno kind of thing.
Shit, I love that game, by the way.
Yeah, that game is dope as fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like for me. In heaven, you know, I like the idea of the Mormons. I kind of just mix both of them.
Right.
I used to,
because you know, first ring, second ring, third ring, depending on how good you were in this life.
Right.
And even if you die and you were a relatively good person, you end up in the first ring, which is just like a better life than this one.
Right.
But I think if you were bad, then you go to one of the circles of hell.
But let me ask you this. This is where it always gets me when it comes to, you know, celestial kingdoms or, you know, heaven in general. Where do we base what's good and bad?
Yeah, that's always a hard one. I feel like it's very, how would I say it? It's very aimed at, like, Mormon lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah, you can't, like, to, like, an Islamic person, killing me would be the best thing in the world, and that would get them, you know?
Right.
They've learned, they've been taught to think that, you know, we're bad and they're good.
Well, that's... Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of...
Not
I
all
know
their faith believes that.
I know, not all their faith, but...
A small majority is what believes
Yeah.
that.
But I'm just talking about that small majority to make it easier to talk about that. But that's kind of how I see it. And, you know, since I'm not religious, I don't care what anyone thinks.
Right.
Yeah, that's just what I think.
So do you take steps in your daily life to try and, like, you know, that's always in your mind. Like, hey, we could die any moment. So do you, like, think about that before you make decisions?
No.
Me
Not at
neither.
all.
Me neither. Yeah.
I think I'm a good person, other than being kind of a jerk sometimes.
Well, right.
Well,
But-
there's a difference between being a jerk and
Well, yeah, because, like, that's where the conversation, like, starts. Like, what is really good and what is really bad?
Yeah, what earns you a spot?
Like, I could be good in my eyes, but then if I were to talk to someone who's full LDS, I'm a fucking real bad person.
Yeah, of course.
So,
I mean, I don't know.
you do know. What do you want to say?
I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to start talking shit as usual.
It's been a while since we talked some shit.
Yeah, I won't today.
Check out Ed and Tori.
Oh, yeah,
Warren. Yeah, I watch a lot of their stuff.
They're the ones from
The Conjuring.
Conjuring. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch their stuff long before that movie, too. I loved them.
Yeah.
I truly believe there is an afterlife, that our soul has to go somewhere. Most of the ghosts have popped up from people that don't want to leave their world or have died atrocious deaths. Definitely possible.
Oh.
Yeah, Disneyland has a lot of shit.
Yeah, that one's weird.
What's your first-hand encounters with that? And I ever went out for 10 seconds right after the demon comment. Very calm one. What's up, man? I saw a couple unexplained things with other people as witnesses, but thinking about ghosts makes me anxious, so I generally try to think about what happens after death as little as I possibly can.
Diego confirmed sacrilegious and racist. I agree. He calls me constantly. He's like, "Fuck you, Whitey."
Cracker.
Yeah, you cracker,
You fucking
honky
honky.
piece of shit. And I'm like,
Oh.
he says, "Go eat your cheeseburgers, you bitch." And I'm like, okay.
What do they call Canadians? What's the insult? for
Hoser.
Hoser?
No.
Canucks?
Canucks. That's
Yeah.
what I was looking for. I
You-
love that word.
Yeah.
It's so funny to say.
What was the words? Brock, when he raced with a bunch of Canadians, they say their words were so, because they were like, one of them was Asian, but super Canadian accent,
Yeah.
like, and so it was so funny. The words like I can't remember.
You
Wasn't
fucking
hoser.
hoser.
It was like stuff like that, but I
Yeah.
can't remember the word. It was so funny. I loved it.
Canucks.
No, it was something like
Hey,
that.
one if you're walking out.
Yeah, dude. I got you.
This is perfect. Do we want to just call it now, anyways? We're almost at 2 hours, and we can game.
Yeah. I'm down to keep talking. They want to talk about ghost stuff.
Do you want to do it on? Do you want to keep doing it from this podcast, or want to start a new one?
Let's just do it on this one.
Okay.
Oh shit, tired. I didn't even pipe today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Diego's leaving.
Oh, see you guys. Have a good night. I forgot to say.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, he does.
Do you have any social
He said the hard R.
Diego Smythe 18 is my Twitter, bro.
He one time Diego said the hard R super hard in a Xbox chat, and this kid left.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Ooh, that was a hard R, bro."
And then he just left.
What are you gonna do about it? He just leaves. He did not like it. See you guys.
man.
Have a good night. Thanks for listening to my shitty stories.
They were funny.
Oh, love them.
Super good. I haven't had a
Spooky things.
Salty Frank said bye.
Good thing that light is on, bro.
He said bye, Salty Frank.
Alrighty, sir.
Hey, thanks, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. That's it. Talk to you later. Gotta go take a piss.
Alright. Yeah, Soren Soria. If you ever want to come on the podcast, you're welcome to. Since you're local, come talk about some shit. But how's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Salty Frank, you're good at Photoshop, right? I've got a proposition for you, and I'll Snapchat message you the details, but yeah, I'll tell you. Because I want to make like an overlay, like, so our chat or our camera's a little smaller, so then we have like our have like a Topshelfers logo, whatever size it, or just some sort of logo at the bottom, and then the chat bar on the side, so it's not over the actual screen. But yeah, supposed to be studying for my CPA exam, but I found out this badass channel. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you found this. I love talking to you guys. You're welcome to come back all the time. We love talking to you.
We're dabbing on them haters.
Right? He said he was supposed to be studying, but studying for my CPA exam, but found this badass channel.
Ooh, the CPA exam. That fucking sucks. I heard it's shitty.
So what I was telling Salty Frank, you want to give yourself some abs first? Don't lie. I do. Yeah. Is Top Shelfer supposed to be like top shelf booze? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But the funny thing is that we rarely drink top shelf booze. Most of the time I have like shitty Bud Light. I bought some fucking Modelo's.
But you see,
I got Jameson though, which is in Utah top shelf.
the goal is, though, eventually we'll only be drinking top shelf alcohol. Just not yet.
All I knew was color scheme and base resolution and OBS. Cool. Yeah, because I was telling, so I want him to, since he's good at Photoshop, make us a thing.
For what?
Like, so we have the chat window on the side, logo on the bottom, and then
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna have Salty Frank do it. I'll pay. I don't want to talk about it on the stream a bunch,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll pay you, pretty much.
Yeah, well, definitely. What is top shelf but a perspective, exactly?
I was thinking paying or just shooting him this much.
Yeah.
And
Done
then-
a lot.
What?
He's done a lot. So,
Yeah, so Salty Frank does stuff for us. So
Plus, he makes me happy.
yeah, I'll pay you for sure. So we'll talk about it later, but definitely
Oh, yeah.
definitely have you do it because you're good at it.
Can I get an oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. My green tea's gone.
So you can have a Modelo.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so did you want one?
No.
I think so Modelo might be also the same company might make Corona.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure. I just saw it said the Corona said something made in the Modelo factory.
Huh.
So raise some Modelo. Tequila is supposed to be healthier. Yeah, if you take like a shot of tequila a day, like not too much, it helps with the bacteria in your stomach,
Yeah.
and it's actually really good for you. The probiotics.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of shit that is good for you if you just...
It can be medicinal, different things like
Right.
if you have a cold or something, whiskey is good for you.
Yeah.
It's like they did tons of clinical studies and stuff. It helps treat the cold.
Yeah.
But vodka, on the other hand, is opposite because vodka fucks with your sleep or something.
Plus, it's fucking vodka, and vodka is
Yeah.
not the... It's not the greatest thing in the world.
No. So vodka is not good when you have a cold. Whiskey is good when you have a cold. Tequila, like you said, is good probiotics, helps with the digestive system, and I think it helps with like certain types of cancer too as well.
I just feel like I'm getting strep throat.
That sucks. I haven't had strep
Yeah.
throat in a very long time.
Neither have
That's
I.
what happened to me though. My throat started when I broke my sobriety, was super sore throat. Like it was, I had my tonsils taken out when I was young, and like it was like that bad. Like I was like, oh fuck.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
Hey, yeah, call sign monk. Thank you for the follow. You're awesome.
I think we missed a couple follows earlier, too,
Oh,
while we were getting into the thick of things.
well, if I missed your follow, I apologize.
Doesn't any alcohol fuck with your sleep? I'm not really sure.
It does, unless you do very small amount. Like I was saying, one shot of tequila.
Yeah.
Like, because then you're not going to get fucked up by any... Well, I can't say, but you shouldn't get fucked up by any means. Maybe get a little buzz, but it's not going to do anything to be unhealthy for you.
Right.
So, it's just like, they say 2 to 3 beers a day is actually positive for you. It helps with cognitive brain functions. They did a shit ton of studies. They said, but any more than 3
Bad.
is bad for you.
Right.
So like there's like a fine line, like a small amount of beer is really good or not, but it has positive effects.
Right.
But if you cross that line to like its exact opposite effects, helps prevent type 2 diabetes. And it's good for your heart too.
Kappa.
Dude, I strictly drink alcohol medicinal.
Strictly a
A
medicinal
beer a
drinker.
day keeps the doctors away. I've always enjoyed vodka the most. Doesn't have any odor. I don't know. I don't know the positive effects of vodka, so besides what you're saying, tastes like rubbing. I don't like vodka.
I don't like it straight, but I love vodka
Okay,
drinks.
vodka mixed with stuff is good, like a vodka cranberry
Yeah.
or vodka Red Bull. But
Straight vodka is nasty.
I hate it. It just tastes like I'm drinking isopropylene alcohol.
Right. What's your bet? You don't get hangovers, I know that, but
I haven't had a hangover in a long time.
what's your favorite thing after a long night of drinking to wake up and eat?
To eat?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know. Depends. If I'm hungover, I can't eat anything.
Really?
But I've just learned how to not get a hangover. Shit ton of, like, so your body needs, it's water, it helps, but when you have that much alcohol, you need some sort of other stuff,
Right.
like Gatorade.
Electrolytes.
Exactly, something with what is the word for, like, thickness, viscosity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you
Something
mean.
like that, but like that. Basically, yeah, Gatorade, eat a little something before. But I don't know, greasy food is supposedly. But
That's
if I'm
what-
so hungover, I can't eat shit.
Definitely not eggs, trust me, guys. Yeah. Mine was, if I was like super fucked up and had a bad hangover, I'd go to Village Inn and get their all world double
Ooh.
with a tea in the morning. I'd be good right afterwards.
Beer
Beer?
is good for hangover.
I've never done that.
One of the big things they say is beer with an egg in it.
Mm.
Like crack an egg in a beer and
Yeah.
drink it. They apparently
The other one that works for me that I found out up in Washington is my cousin does it's the white or blue Powerade, and then he goes to this place called Fatty Patty's, and it's a breakfast place, and they sell this thing called slop.
viscosity. Yes, thank
And
you.
It's just all the breakfast items just thrown into this big plate of just fucking shit.
Oh,
like
shit.
hash browns, eggs,
Yeah.
gravy, sauce, like all of it. Cure your
Yeah.
hangover real quick.
The Beto's burrito is really good, like a breakfast burrito.
Yeah.
Super good. It helps. But there's a certain point. Yes, thank you guys. Viscosity. But there's a certain point where you can eat.
Right.
So sleep's the best hangover if you have the time.
Right.
Like if you're on a weekend and you're able to sleep it off.
Yeah, because there's been nights where I woke up and I have to go to work in an hour and I just feel like fucking death.
I've gone to work miserable
Yeah.
more times than I count. But
I have to. It's shitty.
it's not fun. Like I've gone to work, not the job I have now, but I've gone to work like drunk, so it's not even drunk at that point. You know, you've been up for like 8 hours drinking.
It's like delirious.
So you're fucked up, you're
Yeah.
tired too. It's the worst possible thing.
It's awful. Same with weed though. Like I've smoked so much one night and then I woke up and I felt like I was still high
Yeah.
like for like another whole day.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, but it's not like the fun high where you're like, oh yeah, you know.
I've got a really funny story, but I don't want to say it on.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it
No,
on stream.
yeah, better not. But
Just-
yeah, those are the worst for me. Like, because you're just so miserable high. Like
Yeah.
you're not like, you're not like when you just got done smoking high. You're like, oh my god, this needs to fucking end.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything except sleep. Yeah, I don't like it.
I'll say clip notes, but so I worked a job, but like I would kind of be on call to do stuff.
Yeah.
And one time was when we had our house, 1500, and we just barely smoked a shit ton. So I'm fucked up, and someone else's dad was like worked for the company, and he called me and he's like, "Hey, we need you to go do this," and I was like, "Can you wait till tomorrow?" And he's like, "No, it has to be done tonight." So I went in fucking high as shit. Can't keep up with hunger even the day after I smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if I smoke, I sleep so fucking good.
It's the best.
Like, there was a time for a while, like, where anytime I smoked, like, I would never get to the high point. I would just fall asleep.
Right? Hello, I've been to work having my last drink less than 30 minutes before. Many times.
Yeah. It's not even fun at that point.
No.
Like I was saying that when I was telling you, I've drank like a 30 pack and then until the point I have to go to work. I didn't drive.
Right.
But I had to go to work and yeah.
Yeah, it just sounds miserable.
Yeah, it's awful, especially when you have to work outside in the sun. You're like, ugh. But I have had the opposite too at certain jobs, like selling shoes. Like I've gone fucked up, like so drunk, like I am like when I drink to a certain point on the podcast, like where I just talk.
Right.
Going into a retail job drunk is like so fucking fun. You're just talking to strangers.
You probably make a lot of friends.
Hey, you want to buy some Vans?
Right. You would look pretty fucking cool in
Right?
those Vans right there.
Have you ever bought those, what's up, Globes?
Yeah.
They're not in style anymore, but you should buy them.
You'd look pretty fucking sweet in them. You might bring it back yourself.
That's a weird thing working at the shoe company is like, you would have those dudes that come in with the baggy jeans and wife beater buying old school DC skate shoes, the big ones.
Yeah.
Like 30-year-old dudes with like shitty tattoos. You bet you know the type.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You're like, you still wear these, dude?
They got the big fat tongue. And
Yeah. Like, what?
Hey, man, whatever floats their fucking boat.
Yeah, whatever. Like, you may not have a job, sir, and you definitely do heroin, but I'll sell you these shoes.
Yeah. You got your Vans, though.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they still keep those in stock. Well, I guess.
They would keep shoes that you think have been out of style for like 20 years. Not 20, 10 years. Like shoes we would wear in middle school are still in stock, and I sold it to people.
Oh, wow.
You're like, wait, these are still a thing? Why are we selling these?
Yikes.
And I was like, oh, people buy them. That's why.
Well, I guess you probably only have to sell like 2 or 3 to make it worth carrying them.
The nice thing is, the cool thing is Macbeth's shoes. That's Tom DeLonge's company.
Yeah.
He had the coolest, like, stuff to his shoes. Like, his insoles on one of the shoes, you know, because he's heavy in aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
The insole of the shoe was, like, UFO, Bigfoot, and all this cool shit. I was like, these are the coolest fucking shoes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who do that.
Macbeth's are awesome, though. I'd wear some.
I don't know. I don't know what they look like.
I'll show you some later. They're cool.
Well, should we game then?
Yeah,
Thought we were
I'm
talking
down
about
to do
spooky
some.
stuff, but
Yeah.
Well, this is it for now for the podcast, everybody.
Yeah, if you want to stick around, we're just going to hurry and turn on the Xbox and pause it, or stop the stream and start back up a new
Do some
stream.
gaming.
Yeah, gaming. And
If you enjoyed yourself tonight, if you're not already following, throw a follow. That'd be
yeah,
cool.
we appreciate it. Thank you.
We have a YouTube down there. If you scroll down,
Our
everything
Twitter.
will get posted on there. Our Twitter's there.
We'll respond if you want to tweet to us on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll definitely respond. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, good night for this podcast. We'll be back in 2 seconds.